Hey guys, it's Dungeons and Dragons night.
You drunk?
No, hey everybody, welcome to Tale of Vale. We're doing a little holiday, Christmas, candle nights, every holiday, whatever you celebrate special.
Christmas,
This
Hanukkah,
is-
Kwanzaa.
Yeah, there you go. This is a little thing that we're gonna set up.
Freeze a day.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. As far as what we're celebrating, I've prepared a little list here of possible holidays that we could be celebrating. So strap in because we're going to Pun Town. So, I believe we said this one. It might have been off air last week, but we may refer to this as, for in Duel's instance, we may refer to this as Hironica. You can also say Happy Towel-a-days.
Oh, Lauren.
This is the best one.
You said strap in, Artem.
All I could come up with for Kadash. So we have Kwanzaa.
Kshanti.
Instead of Festivus, we get
Cut.
Finstivus.
Instabis.
Christmas Eve has become Christmas E. Candle Nights has become Candle Nights. And finally, Merry Dixmas for Prince tickets.
I think
Yes.
we know which one we're picking.
It's very
I-
Dixmas.
I woke up at like 2 a.m. with like 3 of those and immediately had to write them all down because I was like, I gotta use these. All right, yeah. So what we're doing, we're just gonna do a little one-off thing. We'll be back to your regularly scheduled Vale in 2 weeks. There won't be an episode next week because of New Year's, but there'll be one the following week. But for now, y'all are in roll 20, so you guys are good to go. I see. So just give this a little setup. 2 episodes ago is when we had that big old fight in the temple, and our little man Duel was knocked unconscious. And so, while I guess he was technically dead. So whether you want to call this fever dream, subconscious, what he's seeing just before death, life flashing before his eyes, however you want to view this, we're about to enter into Duel's mind here, and see what happens. It's not going to get too Freudian. That was purely as an excuse to make this unrelated to the rest of the campaign. But here we go. So, you guys all wake up chained to a Christmas tree.
Ooh.
Oh, do go
Chained?
on.
Chained to a Christmas tree. So while you're all struggling and waking up, maybe it's a good time to figure out who's there and maybe figure out who's who.
Yeah, since I'm on the left, I guess I'll say that you see a gnome, an elderly gnome, who is in a kind of holy robes. That's mostly it for now.
All right, and chained up next to him.
Lydia. Fairly not well dressed, but like long skirts that are like heavy fur lined for the cold. Except her, just massive, just breasts, boobs, they're just there in your face, and she looks wildly relaxed upon waking up. Like no
And-
cares for the chains.
And next to her,
Is Rodgar the bull. He, on the other hand, when he wakes up in chains, will immediately pull out his hammers and start smashing at the chains. There's not much to
So,
say other than he's just the giant minotaur in plate armor.
you attempt to grab your hammers, but they're not on you. In fact, none of your gear is on any of you. You're simply chained to this tree.
What? Fuck this tree! Can I bull rush the tree?
You're chained to it.
I know, but can I bull rush it?
Sure.
Cool.
that was so quick.
Is the tree
That was
planted into- what's the base like?
Oh, you got
Like, how firmly planted is this tree into the floor?
it almost seems like cemented into the floor. It almost seems like you weren't supposed to be able to get out of this. Do you want to strength check the bull rush, Artem, or
Sure,
I'm
yeah.
not quite sure what the rule is of it.
Well, how can I try to?
Are you trying to like because you can't necessarily turn around. Are you trying to like push
I
up
can't.
against it
How
this way?
how are we chained exactly?
Yes. Okay. Sorry. So you're all basically like trees at your back, and you're all kind of just like chained this way.
Okay.
Like you're kind of chained in like not a T pose, but in like an I pose. Like you guys are all chained to this tree.
I'm gonna look over to my left and see Lydia. You're gonna, oh, where am I? What's going on? Who are you?
Calm down, sweetie. Take a deep breath.
I don't know where I am.
Panicking isn't going to make it any better, I promise.
What? Why are you so calm, though?
Honey, is this your first time being chained up
Yes.
anywhere? Oh,
Yes.
I'm so glad I could be here for your first time.
I look further to my left and see the big. I don't like where this is going.
The bull was probably like smacking his head back against the tree to try and like break it.
Guys, I could burn this tree down, but we'd have to move very quickly.
You can just burn it down.
But we're connected to the tree.
I know, that's why we have to move. I don't have much else I can do about this. Can I roll a strength check?
Sure.
I feel like my character would, even though it's a -1.
Are we rolling strength or athletics? Because my character definitely would.
Well, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to break out of my chains.
Well, you don't do it with a 3.
Yeah, to break out of
Rodgar
chains.
can give it a try. Are you okay to break out of the chains? Okay.
Is it just straight
That's
strength or
okay.
what is it?
Yeah. Give me a We'll go strength.
Okay.
It's almost like it doesn't matter what you try.
It was on that 20
Yeah,
for a second.
13 ain't gonna break it.
Damn it.
But assume you guys spend some time futilely trying to escape this.
Yeah, I'm gonna look back. I'm gonna look back at Lydia and say, I'm sorry. Who are you?
Lydia, what's your name?
Winston.
Winston.
You know any ways out of this?
Well, I certainly didn't put us here, but I will. Can I look for maybe a place where there would be a key that would be used, perhaps?
I mean, if you're trying to look around the room and see what you see, go for it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Also, I put new music up because you can't break free from the chain, but Fleetwood Mac.
All the
go.
copyright strikes.
Let's see here. You said investigation?
Yeah, if you want to see what's around the room, get a feel for it.
Now we use investigation.
Oh my god. There we go.
All right,
Hey.
so you see a good amount of the room here. You got let's see, over here just some chairs and some tables, nothing fancy. Down here is just kind of an ordinary looking door. Got a bench and a desk or some whatever that's supposed to be here. Over here you see kind of a roaring fireplace with 3 presents in front of it. Interesting, 3 presents and there's 3 of you.
3 presents, huh?
They're all
Over
for
here
me.
is we're just gonna say that's another table because I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but it doesn't matter. Over here, some sort of pedestal. It has the Triforce on it. Speaking of copyrights, and right here, a very very ornate door.
Okay, sure.
That's what you
sure.
see as you look around the room.
So is the tree's on a base, right? It's not like planted into the floor.
Oh no, it's like planted into the floor.
Oh. Okay.
I've not heard any better ideas than burning the tree down.
Is there anything on the tree that looks like it can be utilized?
Some typical ornaments.
Damn. Yeah, honey, I think you're gonna have to burn it down.
All right.
God damn it.
Prepare to run.
Wait,
Can I-
this whole place is wooden, isn't it?
Can I inspect the tree and do Arcana or investigation or anything to make sure that this is not a special tree and this is just a tree that would just burn to the ground?
Sure, go for it.
So what should I roll? Arcana or investigation or what?
I mean, you're rolling to see if magic's gonna affect it, so I think that has to be an Arcana.
Okay. Good. That's one of my better things.
It's almost like a lot of these rolls tonight are going to be, yeah, sure.
Ooh!
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Great. Good work. As far as you know, that is just well, I guess you nat 20, so you know for certain that's just a normal old tree.
All right, guys. So we're like chained to like the trunk or the base of this tree, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to try to burn this tree down, and we gotta. How far? We're basically stuck to. We're like tied around it, right?
Yeah.
It
would have to, I guess, basically burn low enough for you to be able to loop the chains over the burning top to get out.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm gonna suggest that everybody try to like lay down as much as possible. I'm gonna position my hands around me to cast burning hands upwards to like catch flame amongst all of it, and then have at least one of us be able to like get up and like bring up the chains up and over.
Has the giant bull tried to break the tree down yet?
I tried, but it was apparently impossible.
Dang it.
Oh, you didn't roll for it.
What do you want me to roll?
Well, weren't you pushing up against it or something? Because I'll let you strength check that if you want.
Oh, okay. I thought I did make a strength check, and you said no.
You did to break the chains.
Okay.
Well, if you rolled before, I missed it. I'm sorry, but you can do one to try to do something to the tree.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I can smack back against it with the horned head. And there is a strength. Whoops. No, it's not, because I fucking misspelled it.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Yep.
I was just letting you do that just in case you nat 1 and hurt yourself.
Right, so
okay.
guys, I'm either gonna free us or we're all gonna die.
Or it's just gonna be a really quick game.
Okay, so just because I don't play Pally Sorcerers or any of that, is Burning Hands a slot or a cantrip?
It's a slot.
Okay.
I could do a firebolt, which would be a cantrip, but no, this is an actual slot because I'm like putting my hands together behind my back and like shooting a cone of fire up through the tree to try to like catch as much flame as possible, so that way people could kind of like break out of it. And I'm hoping that would do some amount of damage to even the trunk itself, where people could then like move the chains through it.
Yeah. Well, maybe you don't have to worry about that spell slot at all, because as soon as you prepare to release that fire, suddenly the door opens and this dude walks in.
Motherfucker.
Oh my god! Glittergold! My prayers have been answered!
Who?
Carl Glittergold, god of all gnomes!
Why are there so many short people?
I'm sorry, are you calling me Glittergold? Please, I have nothing to do with that chaotic fool. My name is Shimmer Silver. I am nothing like that old fool.
You look like they had the religious drawings.
I look perfectly palette swapped.
Oh.
I look like someone photoshopped your famed traveler to be pink and silver.
Aw, I thought my prayers were answered.
Well, perhaps they still are. Listen, since you've made the comparison, I guess I should say that I am nothing like that Glittergold. He's all about chaos and doing whatever you want. But I'll tell you right now, there is only one proper path out of here, and it's up to you to find it. Are you up to that task,
We're listening.
young Winston? And yes, he called you young Winston.
Okay. Very confused right now.
How did you
And
know
are
his
you
name?
up to the task, you big burly Rodgar?
Did you put me here? If you put me here, I'm going to throw you into whatever that fire is that he's making. Or into the fireplace. You look like you'd fit there.
And are you ready, young Lydia?
You're a charmer.
Yes, it's the
Young?
pink. Ladies love it.
Sure.
Well then, as I said, there's a proper order to getting out of here, and it's up to you to figure it out. Almost like this is almost like modeled after a point and click game or something. And with that, he disappears, and so do your chains.
Oh. Oh. Well, I'm not gonna burn this down then.
Are the hammers on Rodgar or?
You have no gear on you at the moment.
Okay.
But you should all have control now. So you can put in your health bars and whatnot.
Okay.
Okay.
I see Lydia hustled right over to the presents.
I'm curious. Yes.
Well, one of them has your name on it.
I will pick it up and shake it.
It sounds like... So you shake it a little bit and you kind of hear the sound of glass. And maybe you don't want to keep shaking it. You hear other things, but you definitely can pick out some glass.
I'll go over to this one.
Well, good. That one has your name on it, Winston.
I'm gonna open it.
Okay, inside, you find whatever uncommon rare items it was that you picked. Where your gear is in this present.
My +2 whip and my wind fan and my awesome ace.
And your potion that you... Good thing you didn't keep shaking.
I will also open my present.
And you find the same. You find your gear.
Yay.
Yep, there we go. And Rodgar.
Hey. For anybody who's paying attention, I pull out a staff of healing, a ring of warmth, and winged boots.
Ooh.
That's
Those
gonna
winged
be
boots,
interesting.
man.
I
can tell
immediately
ya.
down and start putting my boots back on.
All right, and Rodgar, the last one has your name on it.
He is going to tear it open. Is it here?
Interesting.
Is it here?
Despite the weird shape, it's kind of the Mary Poppins deal where you can see the handle of your hammers, and if you were to pull it, you pull the whole hammers out of there.
So he pulls out 2 hammers and a full set of plate armor. And quickly sets to don the armor. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's more things to be seen in this room.
And then after he's done, he's promptly going to take his hammers and beat the tree into submission.
Okay. I mean, it gives and chips a little bit, but clearly it's going to take a long time to get rid of this whole tree.
Oh, he's going to keep going.
I got a nat 20 and said it was a regular tree.
I mean, it's still a very healthy tree.
He's still going to keep going.
Listen, Shimmer Silver is a magical man.
All right.
I'm going to inspect this door.
Okay. It's a very fancy door.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I am going to go inspect this. What is this? Books over here?
I mean, it can be. That was just in the art that I picked for the room, but you're more than welcome to.
I go over there and see if I find anything that seems like it could be a key or a puzzle or something.
Well, there are some books. You're welcome to leaf through them.
I leaf through the books.
Okay. They're all weirdly books you'd be familiar with, but they're all authored by Shimmer Silver. And every sentence on the inside just says, "There is an order to things."
That would be the worst.
Like
Oh
The
my
Shining,
God.
all work and no play.
Mm.
Meanwhile, I guess Rodgar's making some decent dents in this tree.
Yep.
Can I investigate the Triforce podium?
Yeah,
thing that
so
I'm standing next to?
so it's some sort of fancy pedestal with sort of what looks like a slot for a blade.
Okay. So something definitely goes in here.
I will search around for a blade. I will look into the fire just to make sure there's nothing in the fire.
Does Lydia actually say that? Because I think Rodgar would be like, that's not the first time you said that.
She definitely said that out loud, yeah. Is there anything over ma?
Nope, just some chairs and a little end table.
Motherfucker, I'm gonna start smacking the wall. Is there bricks that need to be moved? What the fuck?
Guys, there's another door right here.
Well, I assumed he came through that. Why would that be magical? I'm gonna smack that door then.
Yeah, it turns and opens right up.
What the fuck?
But the tree.
It's just a normal door.
But the tree.
I thought it was like this weird puzzle room. I just assumed we would not be able to get out of here.
Right?
No,
Yeah,
the
everything
door
in there was.
The door opens right up.
I
Occam's
assumed it was
razor.
one of those escape from the room like
No,
That's what I thought it
shows.
was.
I don't know.
door opens right up.
Huh.
Rodgar, you've made a lot of damage to this tree at this point. another minute or two, and you could probably fell it.
Oh, he's going to keep doing it until it's down for the count.
Okay.
So are you coming or are you?
The
staying?
tree must die.
The tree doesn't have feelings.
And eventually,
I'm sure.
you're able to chip it all away, and the ornaments. Well, most of them have been shaken off at this point, but they're, it's all down on the ground. It's a mess over there now.
Timber.
Winston is going to carefully go over to Rudgar and try to inspect. Can I do a religion check to see what holy symbols he's got on his armor?
Sure.
Yeah, he'd be the one to answer him, but sure.
Yeah,
You could just ask him, but
I am not feeling safe enough to ask him questions right now, but I will just quickly look over and see.
I like Winston's character art. It looks like he's trying to get into the pocket and score a touchdown.
All right, 25. I should be able to know what this thing, what god he's served.
Oh yeah, it's a hand holding a lightning bolt, which you of course know is the symbol for Hieronymus.
Oh yes, a follower of Garl Glittergold would probably know of Hieronymus.
When Lydia opened that door, by the way, it opens right to the outside, and you can see snow and plenty of cold air is going to start coming in once you've cracked that open.
Winston just kind of nod, satisfied, and walk away without really saying anything.
Okay, then he's done with the tree now.
How deep is the snow?
Walkable. It's not crazy.
Okay. I take a step outside.
Okay.
Is it cold outside?
Oh yeah.
How cold?
One would almost think it looks like there's vacant white
cold.
space out here.
It's cold enough for the snow to hold.
Ugh.
Any other buildings? Are we in a town?
Well, I'm waiting for everyone else to step out. Does everyone else step out?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, we are in a town.
You're outside in a fancy, it's all lit up and there's snow everywhere. You got this signpost right in front of you, but weirdly there doesn't seem to be any other people around.
There is a feasting hall. We should go there.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
We should get food. Food's always good.
Food so soon.
I have no arguments against him.
Well, I don't have any decent arguments either. Let's go get some food then.
That's the spirit.
Okay. Well, you follow your way to the feasting hall, and out front is Shimmer Silver. He says, "Oh, it appears you've gone a little out of order. You won't be able to get in here quite yet."
Can I bull rush him?
You can try.
I'm gonna try and bull rush him.
Okay.
So I think it's just moving my speed and then I attack.
Sure.
So that's a okay.
That is such a big room, Sid.
It really
so much
is.
room in
Wow.
the new house.
That's amazing.
Nice. Okay, Rodgar, you start charging. You're picking up speed. You get closer and closer. Right before you get to him, he suddenly poofs away, and you go right into a snowbank.
Ah!
And as
always so quick to act so brashly.
And then standing, but as Lydia and Winston watch, they see Shimmer Silver disappear, and then they hear his voice behind them. "I told you, there's a specific order to things."
Do you care to give us a hint?
Please, there were only 3 signs on the signpost. It can't be that difficult. And then he just, as if snow being carried away in the wind, he just goes away.
So
I don't like him.
Obviously he's the one who put us here, right?
Yeah, that seems likely.
Right. Yeah. That's what I thought.
What do you say, graveyard?
What? Why would we go to the graveyard?
We have 2 more chances to get this right. It's an option.
Fine. Stick close. Herodias will protect us.
That's really funny to hear from him in a time.
Herodias will protect us.
So you guys are going to the graveyard?
Yep.
Okay. So for your reference on this picture, you guys are on the other side of this gate. You are not inside the graveyard.
Got it.
And you see Shimmer Silver on the other side. Well, that's 2 strikes. At least you only have 1 option left.
You could have put just one thing on the sign.
But there are 3 places to go.
But you're an idiot.
I am the opposite of an idiot. I am a smart man.
You're a very small, not smart man.
Yes, well, you're a big, not smart bull thing who won't be able to get through this gate. And once again, he whisks away like the snow.
He's like,
Guys, this sword is too good. We're not going to be able to outsmart this guy.
When he whisks away, he's going to look up at like the air that goes. It's like, if you were smart, you'd know it's called a Minotaur.
All right.
All right, I suppose there's only one option then.
The school.
All right, so you guys go to the schoolhouse?
I guess so.
Okay. And out front, you once again see your old pal, Shimmer Silver.
Oh my!
Well,
I'm about ready to shoot a firebolt.
well, it only took you 3 tries, but 3rd time's the charm, eh? Go right inside. There might be some surprises waiting. And now this time, instead of going away like the breeze, he does a cartwheel and then starts doing more cartwheels and starts spinning into like a giant snowball and just kind of rolls away.
Huh.
So y'all try the front door?
Yep.
Okay. So, by the way, everything's and everything's just universal lighting here, FYI.
Okay.
This is why we don't go to school like this.
So you come in. You're on kind of this upper area.
Mm-hmm.
But there are stairs leading down to the main school, which weirdly looks like a tavern. Ignore that.
Okay.
You guys see that room fine?
Yep.
Okay. You see 3 strange things and 2 presents.
What do these strange things look like?
Well, it's funny you should ask, Winston. Because this one here looks like somebody troublesome from your past.
They look like ghosts.
And this one looks like somebody troublesome from Lydia's past. And this one maybe looks like somebody troublesome from Rodgar's past.
It's dual Brightstone.
It's just dual.
Very confused looking dual, like, what?
Pipsqueak, what are you doing here? What? So they just look like people, not the things that we're seeing, which are clearly undead dolls of some sort.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, I mean, they definitely look ghostly, but they look like people you know. Depending on how this goes, we'll get more specific.
Okay. Hold on, wait. I can do things with this. Can I just do that an at-will thing? I can, but it's only once per long rest. I see. Well, we know that we're ghostly, right? We know that they're ghostly, rather.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell.
Okay, then never mind.
You know, they're a bit transparent.
And there's only 2 presents, not 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hesitantly walk down. Is there any other detail about who this person was to me?
Yeah. Pick someone, and we're gonna roll with it. I should have asked for a bit of backstory before we went in. Pick someone troublesome, who it could be.
Duel's father. I'm going to say it's Winston's father.
Okay.
We had a
It's Winston's father, Duel's grandfather.
Interesting.
Oh, father.
Wait, it's a ghost.
What are you doing here?
I don't know why I was brought here, but I have to solve some puzzles. Why are you here?
I've always been here. I'm always with you.
Okay, can I go get that present behind you real quick?
You're gonna have to ask really politely and convince me.
Say please. Say please. It's an easy way to be polite.
Please let me look at the package.
Is that what you would like to say for a persuasion roll?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, wait. I might be able to give him advantage, or hold on.
You can assist.
I can give you.
Is her advantage just flashing the enemy?
I can give you escorts encouragement.
Is this a class thing for you?
It's basically inspiration.
Oh yeah, did we say which classes we're playing for the stream? I don't know if we've
I'm in
spelled that out yet.
escort.
Yes, it is the homebrewed escort class.
Okay, I'm going to step forward real quick, and I'm going to like just touch the back of Winston's neck, like just fingertips, and just
Mhm.
You get the shiver down his spine.
you'll do fine. And you get a D10
Oh, so it's like bardic
inspiration die. Yeah,
Okay.
it's everything is basically coincides with the bard stuff, except I don't get spells.
Except it's kind of like.
I read over the escort stuff, and some of it's just hilarious. It's like, it can either be, harmless, like a little touch to the back, or something completely sexual.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the one. I don't think you have it, but there was something about being able to flash, which is
Oh,
really
you think
funny.
I don't have that? It's called flashing, and I get it at level 11.
Well, then you have it. Okay, so
She get advantage with that? Because, I mean, come on.
it does something.
With
But anyways.
that, I am going to say a bit more. Say, Father, I know we didn't always see eye to eye, and things. There was a lot of things left unsaid between us when you passed away. But please help me with this. Help your son, please.
All right, give me that persuasion roll.
All right,
You can give your.
and I get a plus D10 on it.
Yep.
Oh my God, persuasion's one of the things I'm super good at. Please just give me a good roll. That's all I need.
See what you get. I didn't. Excellent.
Whoa. Woo!
So
That's your second nat 20.
That is.
excellent. Excellent. Winston's on a roll, so he says, "You may pass, son," and he's gonna back up.
Thank you then.
Oh yeah, and ignore it. I know this looks like a hole in the floor. Ignore it.
Okay. I'm gonna go
As you.
and grab a package.
Well, before you can, another ghost is gonna step in front of you, but it's not one that you recognize. This ghost is almost going to do like that mirror thing where like if you try to reach this way, it's going to block you that way. Know what I'm saying? But it's not somebody you recognize.
When
I'm
almost
gonna
say
look
gnome
to the others.
saying.
But
You recognize any of these guys?
Rodgar might recognize this person.
Oh, if it's Rodgar, it's very fitting for the school. It's probably like a teacher for one of his academic studies classes that was like...
One that he was bad at.
Well, he got into the Hyronian Temple because of his Smite Ball scholarship and not because of his academic merits. So
Okay.
he wasn't doing so well, in the history of Hyronia's classes. And she was always like, "Oh, you've got to do better on your classes or else I'm going to throw you off the team with an F." And he's like, "Oh, you bitch.
All right, so well, you would recognize her then.
Oh, she's a bitch."
You watch your tongue back there, Rodgar. I hold the key to your escape here. By which I mean from Paladin College, because we're talking in a past context.
He's just going to look at her and be like, "I want you to know I cheated on that test."
That's fine. I've cheated on most of my husbands.
What?
Oh!
With escorts?
Roger, I think you have to ask politely.
But she's a bitch.
And I understand that, sweetie, but I think you need to ask politely. Use your manners.
Mrs. Can you please not be such a bitch and let him through?
Oh. That is
Give me that
not what I had
persuasion
in
roll.
mind.
Let me
I feel like I should give him the freaking inspiration. Fuck.
Can
persuasion.
you give another one?
I can give up to my charisma modifier, and I got 4 more.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't know. You're really tall. I'm just gonna, like, pat your hip.
Oh, baby.
Do it for me.
So what is it? Plus a D6?
Plus, it's a 10.
Oh, straight 10 or D10?
D10.
Okay, and I can choose. Let's see what I get, and if it's
And
terrible,
you can
I'll
choose,
add.
like, whenever to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's lasts, like, 10 minutes.
Well, let's add that D10.
Okay. Okay.
Just to see if I get that 10. 19.
Okay. And she looks at you and she says, I don't like the way you ask, but I appreciate that you asked.
Oh,
I do-
actually,
She steps back.
real quick, I don't think I could have done that because that is a. Let me see.
Oh, once per rest thing?
No, you have multiple per rest. I think it's like Bardic Inspiration, isn't
I was
it?
going to say, yeah, if it's like Bardic, you should have
Yeah,
multiple.
okay.
Well, double check it for me.
And we will.
Okay.
It's good. We're not in like a combat situation.
Correct.
Otherwise, that would be.
Okay.
That's where it would because it's just a bonus.
Okay.
So
She says, I don't like what you said, but I appreciate how you said it. She'll back up.
Rodgar's gonna step up just to like not be away from everything.
Okay. And this other ghost here blocking the presence looks pretty familiar to Lydia.
pick a number 1 or 2. Pick a number 1 or 2.
2.
All right. It is an older gnome male. It is gonna be her brother.
Interesting. I think he's looking at you very disapprovingly.
And yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello, Lydia. Wouldn't expect to see you here in a place of learning without the entire Smite Ball team around you.
I would think that after all these years, you would come up with some other jibe.
I would think after all these years you'd be able to stand up off your knees.
Ouch. Right here.
Oh, I get it, because she's a whore.
Oh, is that what you tell them? Aim right here?
Maybe I do.
I do. 2 words will never be said to you.
Can you move out of the way, please?
Are you asking me?
I said please, didn't I?
All right, let's see that persuasion roll.
Let's see. Whoa. Okay, there we go.
These are getting harder and harder each time, by the way. Artem's very lucky he got a net 19 on that other one. Okay.
Sorry, move, motherfucker. Move!
He
Move the
steps
fuck out of the way!
Says, well, I suppose pleasing is about the only thing you can do for men at this point. He'll step back. Now
That
you guys
is
have...
literally the angle that I was like thinking about for him, and you got it.
I just feel good about being able to come up with all of these. For everything you said, I was happy to get one. Okay, well, the presents are now unguarded.
Rodgar's gonna move over to Lydia and like pat her shoulder and be like, "Don't worry, Smite Ball team's got your back." He was a dick.
Thank you.
So also, something this is actually going to be an important detail since you didn't end up fighting these things at all, and you would have to know potentially. When they move, they kind of leave sort of like an ash trail.
Okay.
Might be an important detail for later.
They're smokers.
Ooh. Sorry, kitty. Can you not?
But anyway, at this point, the presents are unguarded.
Do they have names
Presents.
on them like any of the other ones?
Okay, so Winston opens the one that he is near, and inside he finds a meal ticket. Got a giant version there just so you can
No, it's
Actual
not.
size.
get a good
He
view.
just keeps pulling it out of this box, and it's like, ooh.
And it looks like Rodgar is going over to open up the other one.
Yeah.
Inside, Rodgar finds the hilt of a sword.
Oh, is this the Holy Avenger? Doesn't
I
look
think
like
I
the
know
Holy
where you
Avenger.
can stick that, sweetie.
Would you like to roll?
Heyo.
Would you like to roll to recognize it?
Yeah, sure.
If I mean you're part of Hieronius, it's going to be a low roll.
Religion.
Yeah,
Are you sure? Because get ready for this.
it's going to be a low roll regardless for you to know.
It's a net one. Oh my god! Why do you have a negative?
Well, you're pretty sure it's the you're pretty sure it's the Holy Avenger. You're like 50% sure.
Listen, he might be a paladin who has a -1 on religion.
I love it.
Well, yeah, you think that's what it is.
Oh, guys, this is like the famous sword of my order.
Well, it's very much broken.
Fuck.
Well, okay.
Well, boys, what's the next stop then?
You got a meal ticket. Now we can go get food.
If these things were in the schoolhouse, do you really think there's going to be any food in the feast hall?
What? Why do you have to be like that?
I'm sorry. I'm just pointing out that it's a possibility.
It's a terrible thing to get my hopes and dreams up and to just bring me down. It's like, why would you do that?
I'll make it up to you later.
I'm sure you will. Hey-o.
You gotta say "ayo." Damn it.
All right. So you guys are heading back to that feasting hall?
Yeah.
All right. I'll wait for Richard to sit down so he can see the nice reveal too. Just
"ayo."
okay. So you go back. Shimmer Silver is out front again, and he says, "Ah, excellent. Now you've got a ticket. Please step right in." And this time next to him is a weird snowman-looking thing, and he jumps perfectly into the snowman, and then the snowman hops away.
I liked that one better.
I just want to find weird ways for him to get around. Okay. Are you ready to enter the feasting hall?
Yep.
Guess so.
No.
Inside the feasting hall, lots of tables, chairs,
Guys, we gotta
paintings,
go.
all sorts of great stuff. And in the back, just a massive, giant, looking pretty depressed, but he's got a nice beard. He's got a little Santa hat. One thing you do not notice anywhere in this hallway, or anywhere in this feasting hall, is no people, and no food at all. Looks like every place has been served, but then cleared, eaten.
He looks to Lydia and he's like, don't say it. Don't say it.
I won't.
Oh gosh darn it, I don't know Giant.
That's okay, because he turns to you and in common says, "Hey, there's not supposed to be anyone else in town."
Well, here we are. Are you hungry?
Well, I already ate pretty much everything and everyone in town.
Oh.
You ate everything and everyone?
Emphasis on everything. I'm sorry, I was just so hungry.
I'm gonna turn over to Lydia and say, let's kill this thing.
If you're thinking of killing me, I'm really not in the mood to eat any more people.
I think it's too late for that.
Rodgar might be making a charge already. He's just like, ah!
Are you making that charge?
Yes.
So, as you get right up on him, you suddenly hit almost what feels like a wall of force or something, and you're just bounce back.
What?
Like you're not meant to attack this guy or something.
That's not
And
fair.
you bounce back, and he looks down at you and just says, "I said I wasn't trying to eat you guys. Really, I mean you no harm.
What kind of sorcery does this giant have?
The kind that stops people from attacking me when I'm not trying to eat them.
Well, you ate the town, you're evil! Ironius won't stand for this!
I was just really hungry."
Winston,
That
honey,
doesn't make it
consider
okay.
Giving him the meal ticket, maybe?
Oh, Shimmer Silver took that when you guys entered.
Oh,
in.
mother bitch, fucker. Sorry.
Mother bitch fucker.
Lena comes storming into the building.
All right, well, Mr. Giant, how can we help you then?
Well, you might notice all the fireplaces are out in here. It's kind of cold, and well, the same magic that keeps you from getting to me keeps me from kind of getting anywhere at this point. But I'd love to.
All the fireplaces like immediately. Just cantrip, 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 cantrip.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the warmth, but I'm kind of looking to top everything off with a little bit of ash.
Ash?
Yeah, you know,
Or
eating
ass?
ash with an H.
Oh,
Pretty much, you're cute, but you're not really my type or size.
I don't think it would work out between us anyway, sweetie.
I don't think so, but thanks for the offer.
Those wonderful people in the schoolhouse left some ash on the floor.
Should we go kill the ghosts then?
Might have to kill them where we can scoop things up, or
Okay.
Or wait, just straight up ash, because if the fire is burning, we could probably get it from the fireplace.
I don't want that stuff. It comes from here in my own feasting hall. I want something different.
You are incredibly picky.
I was just about to say that.
Maybe I just want you to have some combat practice.
Let's go kill my brother then. Shall we, gentlemen?
Okay then.
I've been waiting for this for a very long time.
All right, so you go back to the schoolhouse.
All right.
And we fuck him up!
Now the ghosts kind of just look like normal old ghosts.
Oh, how convenient.
All right.
But the moment you walk in, they turn very aggressively toward you.
So should we?
And you should roll some initiatives.
All right.
This is killing me. I have like nothing for attacks against people. It's all for buffing, and I am awful at that.
For the record, I fully expect you guys to not get through all of these persuasion rolls and have to fight them anyway. Like, it was meant to be as, you know, some training.
Hey, I'm really channeling the duel.
Yeah.
Wow, I am rolling great tonight.
Four.
All right, let me roll for these guys.
Oh, wait. No, sorry. Wait, no. -1. That's 12. Well, that's awesome.
there we go.
Great. Super. Fantastic.
Alrighty. Is that 13 is yours?
It's actually a 12.
Okay. That's all right. I think it still puts you in the order I want you going. Okay, cool. Well, it seems the ghosts are going to make the first move.
No, we need combat too.
Oh, combat music. Shit.
Alrighty. And this first ghost, start moving. And it's going to wind up close to Lydia, but not enough to hit her just yet. Next one's going to move
Those
right up.
aren't still there, are they?
No, they're not there. I'll get rid of them in a second. So these ghosts all kind of flew right up on you. Now it's Winston's turn. I'll get rid of the presents.
Excellent. I cast Fireball.
Okay.
Just get all of them.
Okay.
They all need to make Dex saving throws.
Okay. Let me check
I'm gonna put on my
here.
headphones because I can't stand wearing them.
All right, I don't see any
Oh, they're
difference, so
beautiful.
I'm just gonna say there's a +1. Okay. All right. We're gonna go left to right with these. So that's 16 on the left, 13 in the middle, 19 on the right. That is an excellent roll.
That is an excellent roll. Only the middle one fails. So
Okay.
it makes sense because that's the center of the fireball.
Yeah.
And so they are going to take. Wow, that's a lot of ones. The middle one will take 19, and the others will take 9.
Okay. So the others, well, I'll start with the one in the middle because the one in the middle would ostensibly take the full amount of damage.
Mm-hmm.
But kind of looks like it doesn't take as much as you would expect it to take. And the others succeeded on that save, so they might take even less of what you expect them to take.
God damn it! All my things are fire-based. Well, when I see that, I run behind my car.
That's kind of the bummer of it being a save spell, because then they're going to get that. Like, if they save, then it's going to get quartered. Because it's a resistance and a save in that case. Okay. What's
Wait,
Lydia do?
what? That's not what magical resistance is.
They specifically have resistance to certain elements as well.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Actually, do they even have regular magical resistance? I don't know if they do, but they do specifically have some elemental ones.
Let me double check a thing really quick. Okay, I can do. Okay. I'm going to take out my whip.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack the one in the middle, like right in front of me.
Okay.
For 22.
All right. Well, 22 is definitely gonna hit.
Sick. Ready for this amazing damage, guys?
Is it 1d4?
+2 because I have a +2 weapon.
Oh.
6.
Hey, nice.
And then, as maybe a bonus action, I'm sorry, I should have read this stuff more.
That's fine.
No, I'll wait.
All right. Well, it seems like your whip.
But I will go. No, I can't. There we go. Make the way for the our bully here.
All right. Because it does seem like, even with that spell and that whip, you've at least done a good chunk to this thing.
Sick.
You know, maybe they're not that strong. But what's Rodgar do?
So Rodgar, of course, is going to go right up to it. Let's make our first attack, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
So 21 to hit?
Absolutely.
All right. Am I correct that these are undead?
They are ghosts. They are undead.
Okay, so then we are rolling.
Oh, do you have extra things against undead? You might, you know, you're going to a graveyard maybe later. That might be handy.
So this is without using any smites.
Okay.
Is it dead?
No, but that was a great hit.
It's not dead yet?
It definitely won't survive another one of those. That's for sure.
Okay, well then let's do another one of those.
Oh.
What?
Said smite it, finish it off.
Oh yeah, I could just use one smite at the lower level, can't I?
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, let's do a smite. What is that? 2d8 for the lowest level?
Yep.
Okay. How many smites do I have? I should look that up. But yeah, I'll use the lowest level smite, and oh no, it's 48 because it's undead.
Yep.
Heh. Does that kill it?
Yes, you absolutely obliterate this thing, and it drops to a pile of ash on the ground.
Okay, cool. Second attack, one on the left.
Okay.
I'm assuming
Yep.
that hits.
Yep.
Okay, and then
They do not have a great AC at all.
So this is. How much damage did you do with the fireball? 19, and that was halved. Okay. So.
I mean, there's nothing in 5e that has an AC of 27 or more.
That's true.
Now without a bunch of special stuff going on.
And then that's +5.
Animated shield, defensive duelist.
Okay. So this is the second attack's damage. 16.
Okay.
I'm gonna do another. Should I do another smite?
Well, you seem like you did a nice chunk of damage to him there.
You know what? I'm just gonna roll my third attack.
But he's definitely still standing. Okay.
And that'll be it for my turn. So here's the third attack. Does a 14 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. This one will do less, but it will still hurt.
Why do you get a third attack?
Because I am wielding 2 weapons, and I have an extra attack. This is my
Nice.
bonus action.
Yeah. So you're essentially going boom, boom, boom.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's the...
All right, 13 more damage.
All right.
Do you have a feat or something to be able to have a second huge weapon?
Yes. It's not listed as heavy. I have the 2-weapon fighting thing, which lets me use weapons that are not considered light, but this is not a 2-handed weapon, so I can wield it 2 of them.
Nice. Nice.
Awesome.
All right. Yeah, that one's not looking so great. It's still very much standing.
Yep.
And it is going to step here and make an attack at you.
Okay.
So the 9 does not hit you.
No.
But this other one takes a step down, and it's also going to make a move at you. A 19. Will a 19 hit you?
Nope.
No. Okay. Well, both ghosts just kind of ding right off your armor, and it comes back to Winston.
All right, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt, level 1, against the. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it against the one that. There's one that hasn't taken damage, right?
It's taken like next to nothing.
Okay, that's this one.
Yeah, one on the right.
I will do a Guiding Bolt, seeing how quick work he's making of these things, just at level 1.
Okay.
And so let me roll for that. It's basically a firebolt, but radiant damage. And if it hits, then the next person who gets an attack on it has advantage.
Interesting.
Will a 12 hit?
12 will hit.
Wow. Okay, so yeah, it hits it, and it's going to deal... $14 radiant damage.
Okay. Good hit. That's a good hit to it. You can tell you did some damage.
So the next person who attacks it will have advantage.
We'll just give it that little blue thing so we know. Okay. Is that it for Winston?
Yep.
All right, what's Lydia do?
I'm gonna move right there. And I can move closer, but can I grapple with my whip? Like, can I hold somebody in place for somebody?
I don't see why not.
Sick.
That whip has a 5-foot reach, I assume?
It does. It has reach.
And yeah, totally.
I'm going to do that, and I'm going to try to grapple the ghost. Okay. Also, I would have advantage on that anyway, because at rolling the hay at 9th level, I'm experienced with getting nice and close. And I gain advantage when trying to grapple a target.
Okay, go for it. We'll say that we'll say it lasts for the next like melee hit or whatever you want to say then.
Okay.
Those are excellent rolls, and as you attempt to whip it, it kind of just phases right through the ghost.
Bitch. That's fine.
Almost as if they cannot be grappled.
Well,
then in that case, why not?
You're
He's
just
gonna
moving
get an
up.
advantage
Okay.
anyway. Yeah.
Okay. All right, what's Rodgar do?
Rodgar is going to Rodgar is gonna let's attack the one to the right. Let's just get that out of the way since
That's
I
good
do have
because you have like
advantage.
quadruple advantage on it. Yeah.
Right.
The advantage doesn't stack, unfortunately.
No.
It's
But you
super stacked.
but you still absolutely hit it.
Cool. And then let's do that damage. Put 2d6 plus 5. So that's the base damage.
Okay.
How's it looking?
So it's still floating there.
Okay, let's just do that again. This is fun, just throwing dice.
And that'll totally hit.
And I'm almost guessing that this might kill it, but let's see. Unless it's a particularly low roll.
Did you just roll? Oh, I thought you rolled the exact same numbers again. That would be funny.
Almost.
But anyway, it poofs into another pile of ash.
Aha! So my third attack will be to the person on the left.
Okay.
I'm guessing that'll hit.
It'll hit.
I should mention that some of the damage that I'm doing is radiant because I get that 1d8 extra radiant damage. I don't know if that does anything to ghosts.
It doesn't, but that's good to know.
Okay.
You did 8 damage to it?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
It's still floating there.
No, I'm not gonna waste a smite. All right.
Okay. So you were ending your turn?
Yes.
Okay, well, it on its last legs is going to look basically right into your soul, and I'm going to need you to make me a charisma save.
You want a charisma save from a paladin?
You're the one who just heard it.
All right. Let me read exactly what I have from that. I know I get the +5 from my aura, What else do I get?
Charisma modifier.
Charisma modifier. Just making sure.
And your proficiency. You're definitely proficient in charisma.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So it's D20 plus.
You'd have to roll very low.
So I get my charisma modifier twice? Because the aura, right?
Well, it's your mod plus your proficiency plus the aura. However that stacks up.
And I think the aura is my proficiency mod, right?
Yeah, so effectively you get your charisma bonus twice.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
numerically that is what's happening, sort of.
Because I don't have the same one as dual, so I can't just say +5.
Right.
But
Sure.
it's still not bad.
Okay. Well, you can feel it attempting to possess you and get in there, but it just can't.
Yep. By the way, guys, the aura is not quite as good as duals. It's only a +2, but it's still something.
Yeah.
What does Winston do?
There's still one left. How badly hurt does it look?
It looks on its last ghost legs.
All right, then just another level 1 guiding bolt.
Okay.
It's this +8.
That'll totally hit.
All right. 16.
All right, and it poofs
damage.
Nice.
into ash.
Ugh!
And now you've got 3 ash piles at your feet.
Oh, the feeling of combat. Nothing like dead ghosts in the morning. What time of day is it?
I'm still unsure if that was my father.
Ah, who cares? Rodgar,
I want this to be over so badly.
Rodgar's gonna
Just
scoop up
Picking
some
up
ash.
ashes.
Okay, and I assume you head back to the hall.
Yep.
With
Yep.
your ash. Okay, well, you head
No, I
back.
think we should go back to the starting room.
Oh,
and,
right, yeah.
Maybe the
All right.
graveyard.
Well, you're
Well,
back.
graveyard.
Oh, you guys are back. Hey,
Hi.
did you bring
me Gonna-
something?
Like, I don't know if we like scooped it into like a pouch, or do we have anything to put it in? I don't know. Hands.
I had some.
She can
stuff.
use her skirt.
Well, one
as
of you
a-
is carrying the sword hilt to the Avenger, but I guess that could be like tucked into a belt.
Well, did we just get our magical items or all of our gear?
You got all your gear.
Okay, then
Yeah, you're fully equipped. The idea was that you had nothing in the chains, and now you have all your stuff.
he had a backpack, so
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I would have accepted just literally waddling it over like that anyway. So
dribbling it in the snow.
yeah.
Here's the ash that apparently is better than the ash from here.
And he goes, "Oh, thank you," and he reached that up to feed it to him.
Yes.
So as you reach in, you essentially, it's kind of like dipping your hand into a pool to like pass through like a soft barrier. He'll reach down and scoop it up, scarf it down, and go, "Oh, bro, you know what? I don't think I like this." And he's gonna immediately barf. And what comes out of his mouth is, let me see here.
Dual Brightstone.
No, is a fancy looking key. Like you might call it a skeleton key.
That's very gross, but I have a feeling we need to go to the graveyard now.
The graveyard.
The graveyard!
Oh, it smells bad in here.
graveyard.
We need to go. Yeah. Can we go?
And on your way out, he goes, "Wait, something else for you guys."
I'm
And
gonna puke again.
by the door is a wrapped present you didn't notice before.
Ooh.
What's in
I
the
open it.
What's in
Okay. Inside is the hilt of a sword.
Ah!
Hey,
He's gonna pick it up and like put the two parts of it together, like clank them
Well,
together.
he can attempt to. It's not going to stay together.
Oh, I know, I realize, but he's still going.
Alright.
You wood glue.
wood glue,
Well, clang them together is ineffective, but
duct tape.
you know.
Does anyone know mending? Please tell me someone knows
I
mending.
actually do know mending.
I have minor illusion. I can make you think it got put together.
Would you like to use that?
Listen, lady, no one wants it just faked. I'm gonna do it for real.
Ooh, go on.
I try casting mending on it.
Okay, so comes together and holds for like a split second, and then immediately drops in its two halves again.
Your mending is terrible.
I forgot you can't do mending on magical items. My bad.
What happened to it being faked and not for real? How did that not work out?
Let's just go.
Talk to me, Winston. Tell me about your feelings right now.
My feelings are I feel awful about all of this. I want to go back and see my wife and my boy.
One of them's probably dead, you know. Let's go to the graveyard.
All right, so off to the graveyard.
Alrighty.
And for a moment, you don't see Shimmer Silver. Then he pops up out of a snowbank. Oh, excellent. I told you there's an order to things, and it appears you've started putting it together.
No one likes you.
And as you would imagine, that key is quite useful for certain gates. Okay, bye. And then poofs back down into the snowbank.
Can we... I wouldn't, even if the money was good, I don't think I would. Let's go try the gate.
Wait, what are you referring to? Even if the money was good, you'd not what?
Oh, a number of things, sweetheart.
Not really, dude. Come on.
A number of things.
Wait, what do you do?
What do you think I do, sweetie? What's the idea of Rodgar just behind him the whole time?
Alrighty, so you guys have used the key to go on in?
Yeah.
Alright, and you stand there in the graveyard.
I'm uncomfortable.
You see these 4 tombstones here. You see these 2 kind of more elaborate ones with flowers and certain things that have been dropped off. And you see 2 interesting statues here that you might be able to recognize.
What? My words
Here
failed me.
lies Jewel Brightstone.
What are the
No.
what are the statues?
Well, you can roll. Try to find out.
What am I rolling?
Religion. It's still not gonna be that tough of a roll, but
Yeah, but come on.
Holding my beer.
okay.
My religion.
So we'll say, Winston, which one are you looking at, the left or the right statue? Because there are 2.
Guess it's on.
It's because of that teacher, man.
Mm-hmm.
Teacher was holding you back.
What a bitch.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you had that 11. 1 second.
What was that? Hello?
Hello?
He's talking to his
Oh.
someone.
Oh.
He'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
There's a lot
Okay,
of,
anyways.
super
I'm
chill,
sorry.
like,
Who's looking at
winter
what- who's-
snowstorm music, and I love it.
Who's looking at which direction here? I'm sorry. Winston, you're looking left or right?
I was looking straight ahead at the tombstone in front of me.
Oh, no. You're rolling to recognize these statues here.
Okay,
You can just read the tombstone if you want.
I looked towards the left and I got a 21.
Okay, you immediately recognize that as Hyronius.
Okay.
Rodgar, you see this one and you think you're like 80% sure that it's Hextor.
Like maybe. I think we faced their smite ball
Hold on.
team.
Hold on. Look. Let me look over there.
I'm pretty sure they're our rivals. Maybe.
Yeah, that's Hextor.
Next door, you idiot.
That we did play them. We crushed them.
So tombstones. Winston, you wanted to read those?
Yep. I'm going back reading tombstones.
Okay, so these 4 right here, they're not names you're going to recognize. This one says Finn Parrish. This one says Adelina Blackwell. This one says whatever Lady E's full name is that I forget. This one,
Ladrin
I don't remember her last name.
Yeah.
This one, I guess just says Tau.
It does.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what those say.
I don't know any of these people. That's less heartbreaking.
Good.
All right, welcome. You wouldn't say.
Knock over the tombstone.
Do we see this stuff back here?
Yeah. You see those. This isn't. They're not really blocked by trees. It's just more of like
Like a bush.
like things that have been dropped off there. You know, like people that have come to drop flowers at the graves.
Okay. What do they say?
Do we get names for those ones?
Sure, if you like to brush it aside, you'll see.
Yeah.
So the one on the right, again, probably not a name that Lydia is going to recognize, but that one says Lady Brianna, and the last name is worn away. You can't really tell what the last name is.
Brianna.
This one says Sir Dual Brightstone.
No! I'm gonna immediately fall down to my knees. No!
It's the pipsqueak. oh, that's sad, actually.
I wanted to specifically not say Brianna's last name and leave that up to, you know.
I
Who
wrote
knows?
it
Maybe
down
it's
somewhere.
no, but I'm
Her
saying
and Kilda are
maybe
totally
it's
a thing.
maybe it says Brightstone. Maybe that's what it said, and it's just been worn away. Who knows?
It is. It is.
Or maybe it's Kildar's last name.
It is. It is. That's my ship.
I'm just gonna like put my hands on the tombstone and start crying.
All right. Well, as you're all reading these tombstones, this black cloaked figure enters the graveyard. Starts walking toward you guys.
Guys, there's a thing. What is
Sorry,
it?
I'm too busy crying. What?
She's gonna come up right up behind you guys and just ask, "What are you doing in my graveyard?"
Can I take 3 attacks? No, I'm kidding.
What kind of paladin are you?
It's a ghost!
You don't know her life.
Let's remember that Duel attacked a ton of Dwaygar without any kind of knowing who they were.
That's very true.
And this guy has less intelligence than Duel.
Yeah.
Your graveyard.
Yes, mine. Thanks, Tim. My brother just walked by crinkling a bag of chips.
Hey, Tim. How are ya? Doing good, Tim?
It sounded like applause.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
really funny. Some nice Foley work.
My graveyard. Oh, yes! Whoa, amazing performance!
Your graveyard. So you can't really recognize this face.
Are you another ghost?
Do I look like a ghost to you? And she's gonna pull back sort of a black veil. It's almost like a black wedding dress. When she pulls back the black veil, it's kind of a tough looking lady.
Yes.
I don't remember whether or not she has an eye patch. I think she does, but she's got kind of a scar. Looks a little battle hardened.
He looks at her and he's like, yes, you do actually.
Do you have a reason for trespassing here?
This is not trespassing. This is my son's grave.
Yes, well, it was also my, and then suddenly a bunch of wind picks up and you can't hear what the next word is. My is grave.
What,
maybe she said friend or husband or companion or who knows. I'm keeping it ambiguous.
we didn't catch that last part. What is she?
I said it's also my, and then you hear what you wouldn't recognize an ambulance, but suddenly there's a weird like.
What is that? The banshees are here.
One more time, love. What was that?
I said it's my, and suddenly you just hear like a donkey from nowhere.
What?
This is a grave.
I just kind of collapse onto the ground. It's like, I give up.
Oh, Winston, sweetheart.
So then I take it you will not be leaving here of your own accord.
Do you intend to make this a fight?
If you do not intend to leave.
You're really pushy, lady.
Yes, well, I'm just trying to push you out of my graveyard.
He's in mourning. Can't you see he's mourning for a lost loved one?
Yes, that is what I come here to do every day, and you've invaded it.
It's okay. It's okay. There's no reason to really mourn him. He wasn't that good of a paladin anyway.
I don't know. I
So
thought
then-
he was kind of cute.
Wait, you know
So-
him?
Might.
So you'll be leaving then?
I mean, I guess. Yeah.
Winston is going to crawl over and look up at her and just kind of like grab her whatever dress thing and just look up and be like, what happened to him? What happened to my boy?
Oh,
So-
dude, not cool, not cool.
As soon as you grab that dress, her entire like demeanor changes, and you start to hear like, you hear the weird like two voices at the same time kind of
Yeah.
deal, right? It just looks down at you and it's just like, do not touch me.
Oh, you are
Immediately-
evil.
And it immediately flings back this way, and just making it disappear for a second here. Immediately flings back this way. The dress all flares up and becomes much more of like a massive like, monk's hood, giant, it got a lot bigger. Flies out, sticks a hand out. Suddenly a scythe materializes in that hand. And the
Well.
face, no longer really her face, but now the face of some sort of death
I'm going to
thing.
get up and get my hands ready, similar to how his profile looks, and like charge up, getting ready to shoot this thing with some holy radiance.
Cool. Well, while you are doing that, let's see some initiative rolls.
Okay. At least my initiative's not as bad as Duel's. It's just a straight 20.
That's more accurate.
Oh, now we gotta turn on the battle music.
Yep, working on it.
There we
Working
go.
on it.
No. I still have the one from last time.
Or do we want?
Oh, what the heck?
Oh,
That's
wait,
not
no.
what I needed to do.
I'm gonna go ahead to my room real quick, just so that way I'm less in the way.
Oh, you're never in the way, Richard. All right. Hopefully this thing's undead again, because then I can just fuck it up.
I'm just mute myself.
It'd be quite nice, wouldn't it?
Can you guys see that second turn that's in there?
Oh, I got a 5.
I can't see a second
Shit.
turn now.
You can't see a second turn? That's okay. Interesting.
If
So
you-
things on the
Yeah, things
so
on the
things
GM
on the
layer.
GM layer do not. Interesting.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's good. It's not. Well, it'll become apparent what that is in a moment anyway. If
And I think
don't
you can
already
also
know.
change the number of the of like what the actual thing if you need the number for whatever reason.
Sure. I don't, but that's good to know.
Yeah. I didn't know that part either until very recently.
Interesting. Here, I'm gonna drag you down so I can see the ad turn. Okay. Okay. Well, here we are. And, well, you guys did not roll great initiatives, but hey, it is what it is. Let me just check something here. I need to know. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. Well, this thing immediately flies forward
Oh dear.
and is going to make an attack at each of you.
Can you not?
So, Scythe is going to be swung at all three of you. I only rolled it once. Sorry. So we'll make
Oh my god.
so hey, 26 for Lydia, 21 for Winston, 22 for Rodgar.
Yep.
I'm assuming those are hits on all of you guys.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. On a hit. Okay. Let's make sure I get the numbers right here. All right. So this is hitting Lydia first for 17 damage.
Oh, okay.
Hits Winston for 18 damage. And hits Rodgar for 14 damage.
I am back.
Cool. You were hit for 18 damage.
Ooh. What kind of damage?
So let's see here. So the D8s and the pluses are slashing, and that last one is a bit of necrotic.
Ooh, okay.
So if that affects something for you, there you go.
It's
Okay.
good to know, though.
Yeah. Okay, so it takes its turn. So interesting. You guys cannot see the other thing here. Well, if you know rules, you know what's happening here anyway. First thing that's going to happen. Actually, no, not first thing that's going to happen because it can't do that. It has to do that in between turns. So, oh, I needed to bring this up earlier. Sorry. I need to get the range on something. Apparently, there's a book also called that. I need the dimensions of this thing. Let's see. Oh, really? Okay. Well, this one is, wait, hold on. 5 foot diameter. Diameter is all the way across, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it 5 foot diameter?
5 foot diameter.
Gotcha.
Which is that just a single square, or is that 5 feet out from a square? I don't.
So a 5 foot diameter. No, yeah,
Be
5
5
foot
feet
diameter
across, right?
is just one
square,
square.
right?
Yeah, that's really
Okay.
strange.
Okay, interesting. Well, luckily for you guys, that's not actually going to. I don't think it's going to hit any one of you.
That's such
Okay,
a
yeah.
strange spacing.
So it's not going to hit you. However, come on, computer. However, pile of bones erupts right here in between all of you guys.
Ooh.
All right, on to Rodgar.
Okay.
Animated bones? Are they moving?
It just kind of looks like bones burst up from the ground.
Let's see. I feel like I could do something interesting here. Oh god, I'm really not prepared with paladin stuff. Do I have any bonus action stuff I can do? As an action, one action.
Maybe there might be like a Shield of Faith or something like that. Might be bonus action.
It is a bonus. Ooh, I'm tempted. Well, let's just see what happens. Especially because I gotta know if it's undead or not, right? I gotta know. So let's go ahead and make an attack. $16.
Okay. You take your swing, and you miss.
Really? 16's not enough? Okay.
Yeah, you miss.
All right. Well, take the second attack. $25.
Well, that
definitely
that
gonna
one
hit.
hits.
If it didn't hit, I'd just start running.
All right, so let's resolve that. Is it a undead?
You know that upon hitting it.
I mean, I have to know for
or
the
you're
damage.
just asking for your damage rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an undead.
It's an easy way to know the damage.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, it's undead.
Okay, cool.
Looks, it's kind of a you're basically fighting the Grim Reaper here.
Yeah, so it's gonna take. That's a good damage roll.
That's an excellent hit.
So it's gonna take that, and then I'm gonna spend one of my 3rd level slots and roll a ton of extra smite damage because that is going to be. So it's 2d8 plus 1d8 for each, and 1d8. So that's. Fuck. 48. 68? Yes, 68.
Okay,
Get fucked.
solid hit. Solid hit.
And then just gonna roll the 3rd one. Why not?
Okay.
I'm
Yep,
assuming
25 is gonna hit.
All right.
For 8 damage.
8 more damage.
Okay.
Every little bit.
Cool. Alrighty. I need to bring up certain thing. Here it is. Sorry, I should have loaded this up before. All right. Let's see. That would be considered. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. Is that all for you?
Yep.
Cool. Well, it's gonna take, as you might expect, one of those there legendary actions. And okay. Rodgar, you need to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
No. Wait. Hold on. You are within 5 feet. 10 feet. You are within 10 feet. So you might get an advantage on that anyway.
Awesome. That helps because
You gain a bonus to your saving throw equal to my charisma modifier, which is 5. So yeah.
Cool.
that gives me a modifier.
Do you aura of sexy or something?
It's next to you. At 7th level, your friends and allies have started to look to you for support. Whenever you or a friendly creature within 10 feet of you makes a saving throw, the creature gains a bonus to saving throws.
Oh,
Equal to my charisma modifier.
wow. So there's a double aura going around then.
It's a small one,
Yeah,
but yes.
well, mine's a 10-foot aura.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Double, yeah.
So
Double.
everybody gets +7.
It's not about the size of the aura, it's how you use it.
Hey-o. Although my penis is the size of your entire body, so.
Oh god.
It's a hammer.
Well, unfortunately, that's not enough.
Can I? No, never mind. Go ahead.
But here's
ahead.
what's gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
I can heal
It's
you
gonna
like crazy,
point at
so-
you. You're gonna take that much damage.
Uh-huh.
And what's going to happen is it's going to point at you. And for a brief moment, there's sort of a flash of like a red streak between you guys. Like just a... And you feel like some of your own strength has been sapped.
Oh shit.
Okay. So I'm guessing it leeched life or something like that?
Maybe something like that.
Okay. Well, 14's not that much.
Yeah.
That was one hit. Or half of one hit.
Indeed.
Okay.
Okay. We're on to Winston then.
Alrighty. Well, I've had it with these monkey flying ghosts. This monkey flying graveyard, and I'm going to cast
Oh, Winston.
Guiding Bolt at 5th level
Okay.
at the Grim Reaper.
Okay.
Please, for the love of God, hit. Okay.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. So that is a total of 8 d6. So it's basically like a fireball, but radiant damage.
Okay.
26 radiant damage, and the next person has advantage on an attack on it.
Cool. I'm going to denote that. I'll give it a little blue dot again. But it doesn't necessarily seem like the radiant did anything extra to it.
I'm not assuming it will do anything extra, I just assume it would not be resistant to it.
Okay. Well, then, yes. It seems to have hit properly.
It's funny. There's 3 elements that nothing is really vulnerable to, but nothing is resistant to. It's force,
Yeah.
radiant, and necrotic.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, just to say, just a little flavor text. There is a mystical dim light glittering on the target, which is why it has the next person has advantage on it.
Mm.
Ooh.
Okay.
So it's kind of like glowing radiant a little bit, which is why they call it Guiding Bolt.
Cool. Alrighty. We're on to Lydia.
Heard
Shit.
it. Did that seem to do a lot of damage to her, or was that like just a little hit?
Seemed to be a good hit.
Okay.
A fair hit.
We're gonna hit him with the whip again because that's the only weapon that I got.
I'm also
Okay.
probably, as a free action, just gonna yell like, "Where is my son? Where?" Hey. Does the thing talk to me at all?
Wait, hold on. +9?
It's a +2 weapon.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, 28 certainly hits.
2.
Yep. Proficiency, finesse,
Yeah.
and
You had advantage on that anyway. You want to roll again if you get a nat 20?
That's true. You do have
Sure,
advantage.
I forgot all about that in such a short amount of time.
You were literally the next person, and you forgot about it like it was.
Well, not a crit, but you still hit, and you know
I've been
every
trying to
bit counts.
read like all my shit in between like all of the moves so that I
Yeah.
can maybe be ready.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, I would like to give escorts encouragement to Rodgar.
Okay.
hell yeah.
Rodgar's got a D10 for something.
Yeah, he does.
Aquaman.
All right. Question. The legendary actions can only happen after the other person's turn.
Right.
Is there anything that says it cannot immediately happen just before the thing's own turn? So it in essence is taking 2 back to back. Is there any?
It
thing
can
that says it
happen
can't.
so long as it is right after somebody's turn. That's fine.
Okay. Well, it's gonna Misty Step. Well, not that you guys would know it's Misty Step. It's suddenly gonna whoosh, poof away and appear behind Winston.
Mhm.
And it's gonna take 2 swipes at Winston.
Ooh.
And
I would
another
like
one.
to be distracting figure and do cutting words on one of these.
Okay. It's gonna take 2 of them at Winston, and it's going to take an additional one at Rodgar, who seems, you know, you did some damage to it. It's not happy.
Guys, my armor class is so low. Guaranteed to hit
So
the cutting words, to be honest.
just double check.
Yeah,
My
I was gonna
AC
do it
is
for you.
11.
All right. So it's gonna take first 2 at you, Winston.
Wait, you
third
don't
one at
even have
Rodgar.
leather armor?
I'm a mage.
That's a 23, an 18, and a 20.
They can still use leather armors?
I'm gonna.
He wears robes. That's.
I guess
part of
it
the
doesn't
character.
matter which one.
I'm not gonna give him stuff just because it gives him bonuses. His character is he wears robes.
Okay.
I'm gonna distracting figure on the first one, and what she's gonna do is she's gonna reach up towards her barely hanging on top, and there's gonna be like a little hook and eye, and she's gonna whistle and then like just show him off. And I hope it works out.
Okay.
Hey, you can cutting words. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe if you it's a D10.
Yes, it's a D10.
I guess
cutting words the middle one if I were you. Unless you, I mean, I assume you can choose, but I don't know.
The 18? Why? Yeah.
I mean, the 18 is the lowest roll of those.
Yeah.
So that takes it to a 12.
that's still not enough.
What?
Okay.
I told you I have an 11.
Winston
Sweet little...
takes 38 damage.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm
Luckily,
gonna have to do something.
luckily I'm
Assuming,
on Constitution and I can take it.
I'm assuming the 20 hit Rodgar.
Oh, yeah.
All right. 14 to Rodgar.
Okay.
And then this bit of bones
Shit.
reassembles into a skeleton.
Oh, no.
Wait, I have a special feat. Immediately when I take damage, I can use a reaction to magically become invisible until the end of my next turn or until I attack. So I immediately go invisible.
Probably should. Yeah. Yep. That's
Okay.
mhm.
Okay. So you're immediately invisible. This skeleton appears. It's about to take a swing, and you're not there, and it goes, and it just turns and takes one at Lydia instead.
Ow.
Alrighty. I don't think a 6 is gonna hit you.
That is not it.
All right. Okay. Rodgar's turn.
No, the question is, should I kill the ad or keep going for the big guy? No, keep going for the big guy. Rodgar's in for it. He wants blood.
Oh, do you have a 5-foot reach? Oh no, I guess you don't need to. You're still adjacent.
Yeah. So I'm rolling both of my attacks.
Okay.
So the other one is 14, but the 28.
Yeah,
definitely
14 is not gonna hit, but a 28 absolutely.
hits. Okay. I'm just gonna roll my other attack right away because I'm gonna need it.
Okay.
There's no way he's dead this turn. Oh. Okay. Well.
Okay. Well, you hit him once.
All right, and let me do my damage. Let me know what happens. And then I'm rolling. Let's do 4d8. I'll use a second level smite. Not bad.
That's a very good hit. You have done significant damage to this thing. Okay. And I guess that takes us to Winston.
Alrighty.
But before Winston can turn invisible, sorry, I wanted to make sure it interrupted. Let's get another dex save from Rodgar.
Oh, okay.
+5 or
Yeah.
+7, I guess, technically.
Oh, it was on the fucking 11.
Well, buddy.
I guess he has a 17.
Oh, wow. 16 damage to you. And again, that kind of red flash happens again. And now Winston comes back.
Alrighty, so still being invisible, or is it till the? I think it's till the end of my next turn.
Mm-hmm. You need time to move, that's why.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move.
Yeah, get the fuck out of there.
I can move 5 squares.
Yeah.
So I do that. I move all the way over there. As my action, I am going to use my Staff of Healing.
That's
And
wise.
I am going to use a charge to cure wounds on myself. Actually, no, Rodgar's not looking that great.
He's been sapped a couple of times.
He has. I am going to use my action then. Instead of using my staff, I will cast Mass Cure Wounds, which should be able to get all of us. Let me just look at that real quick. Range is 60 feet, so we're fine. She's up to 6 people within a 30-foot radius square of each other. So I don't know if
Yeah, you're
Lydia.
good. You're good.
Yeah, if Lydia wants some healing, she can get some too. So that will be 3d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. So 3d8 plus 4.
Come on, Ghetto Crit.
And this will be going to everybody. All of our good guys.
Not bad.
So it's 18 to everybody?
That is 18 to everybody on my team.
Solid.
And as a bonus action, I am going to use 2 sorcerer points. I keep on forgetting that's a thing that they can do. To cast another spell as a bonus action.
Ooh.
And I am going to cast another level 5 guiding bolt at the big Grim Reaper.
Okay. A 10 does not hit.
Yeah, this thing has a decently high AC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not going to try doing a thing then.
Okay.
All right. Well, at least I did some healing.
Okay. And it is going to poof right next to you.
Ugh.
Misty Step.
Yep. What you gonna do, Lydia?
I hate that I picked this thing. She has 0 attacks. It is literally all healing
Yay,
and
support.
flashing.
Oh, just for the record, I couldn't do Mass Cure Wounds and do another level 5 thing, so I used up a level 4.
Let's see here.
She doesn't have any other spells? That seems like a bard thing that she would get spells.
It doesn't say anything about spells. Can skeletons be fucking charmed? I don't think they could be charmed.
Oh.
Shit. Alright, well... Fuck. Alright, I am going to attack this fucking skeleton, I guess. I don't... What the fuck? There we go. Yay!
Yeah, that's absolutely gonna hit.
Aces.
All right.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna give Winston some inspiration.
Use some!
Because he's having some issues.
As a decent hit to Mr. Skeleton here. What kind of damage does your weapon do?
Slashing.
Okay. Alrighty. Boy, Mr. Reaper down here.
I can heal you. That's all I got, man.
Escort woman, grab hold of my staff and heal me.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll even do it for free.
I have to look up this spell.
This is killing me. I could charm somebody, but I don't think the fucking skeleton can be charmed. I don't think anybody can. Can I maybe give the Grim Reaper that love potion?
Okay. Here's what's gonna happen, Winston. That thing is gonna reach a hand out and touch you.
Oh no, and you're out of the thing. Winston.
Oh.
It's going to attempt to touch you.
Just take me back to my boy.
Oh, Jesus.
It's
No!
it's going to attempt to touch you. And a 16 will probably do that.
Oh, yeah.
Give
Okay.
inspiration. I don't know what that does.
You can use
I
it.
would need like a saving throw or something else.
Damn.
Oh.
Help my AC at all.
Alrighty. Okay.
Words it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna roll a d6 on this to determine what you've just been hit with via that contagion spell.
Oh God.
1,
Wow,
2,
where's
3. You've been hit with flesh rot. You have disadvantage on charisma checks and vulnerability to all damage.
Great.
Jesus.
At the end of each of your turns, you can make a Constitution saving throw. After failing 3 of these, the disease lasts for the duration. The duration is 7 days.
Okay.
And you will stop making them. After succeeding on 3, you're cured. So
Okay.
it's essentially
50-50
death
chance.
slash. It's essentially death slash. What am I thinking of? You're essentially death saves, but for a disease effect.
Right.
Okay,
Okay, then.
that's what happened to you. It's then going
Question.
to.
Will
Yes.
a minor or greater restoration fix that?
Let me check that because
If it's a disease, yes.
yes,
Would
Yes,
a
it will.
lesser restoration do it?
Yes.
yes.
Cool, I know that.
Okay. The other thing this thing's gonna do is take a step back from the statue here, or to the statue. So if you wish to take an attack op, I don't know what you got, but you can.
I hit with my staff.
Okay.
This is not the time to whip it out.
It's always
Um,
whip it out.
No.
Yeah, no. Next thing that happens is that you need to make a dex save.
Okay.
Well, thankfully, it's using up its legendary actions.
Yep, on me. Will a 16 do it?
16, I do not believe will do it, but let me double check.
I think its DC might be
You have-
17.
Yeah, no,
You
yeah.
have
It does not.
inspiration.
Okay. In that case, I am going to use something that I only get once per short rest, which is
You also have inspiration, like Sydney just said.
I have favored by the gods. When you fail a saving throw or attack roll, you can roll 2d4 and add it to the total, possibly changing the outcome.
That's pretty good.
I have a feeling 2d4 will make the difference.
Oh.
So that is a 24.
Nice.
Yeah, that totally works. So here's the thing. You're going to get pushed back 5 feet. Pick a direction. I'll let you pick.
All right,
Did you move? Oh, you moved?
Yep, I moved.
Okay. Another pile of bones bursts up from the ground.
Okay.
You're going to take half of this.
All right. But aren't I vulnerable to all damage right now?
I guess you are, aren't you? So you're just going to take this.
Ooh, what is it doing to me?
It's a pile of bones erupting and hitting you. It's
Okay.
It is bludgeoning damage.
Oof. I'm not looking good. I'm not looking good at all.
Nope. No, you're not.
All right. Well, at least it was half. That would have nearly killed me if that was the full thing.
Alrighty. What's Rodgar do?
Should he save Winston?
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. That skeleton got to move in there too. That skeleton's going to take a swing at Lydia.
No.
It's trying to cut open the bodice.
That's already
curvy
like
skeleton.
barely even.
Does a
there.
13 hit you?
No.
All right. What's Rodgar do?
I don't think Lydia can make it to him next turn.
I might.
You can't go through the
can.
tombstone.
The fuck I can't. No. I can heal him from here though.
Oh,
She's small. She can't go in the little half of the square.
that's true. That's not a question
She's
for me.
got wicked big boobs though. Those don't just like compress into your chest when you gotta get in between small spaces.
So do you think you can make it there?
I think.
Because I could keep
Sure.
going after the thing.
Go ahead, go for it. Yeah.
Oops.
Let's move right here. And,
Okay. That skeleton gets an attack up.
Okay.
Probably not going to do anything to you, but it
Alright.
does get it.
No.
16 ain't going to do you.
No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll all 3 attacks.
Okay. All right. First one hits. The others do not.
15 does it?
But I believe
Okay.
but I believe you have that thing from Lydia, the escorts thing. If you want to add a D10 to one of those,
Okay.
There you are.
just letting you know you have it.
I forgot I did.
Yeah.
Let's see. 18? Or sorry, that's 17.
So it's still only the first one, unfortunately.
Ah, it's got a high AC. Well,
Yep.
5, and let's do another level 2 smite.
That's a great hit.
Bam.
And it shows no signs of growing weaker, but it might just be because of the type of creature it is. You know, might not be showing any reaction to any pain, despite any damage you may be doing to it.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Winston.
Alrighty, so now it's not a full-on skeleton yet; it's just a pile of bones, so I can move without taking attack ops.
Absolutely.
Cool. One back there. I am going to cast Lesser Restoration on myself with my staff.
Okay.
Get that out of the way.
Okay.
And then...
So you are no longer vulnerable.
And with another 2 sorcery points, getting very scared, I'm going to do another level 4 attack with the guiding bolt, because that is literally the only thing I can do against this.
Okay.
Well, a 16 hit.
16 will not hit.
I have inspiration.
Okay.
That's an extra D10.
Yep.
Is that correct, Sydney?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay, 25.
25 will certainly hit.
Cool. Alrighty. So that will be... $40. Holy shit!
Wow, that is an incredibly good roll.
Almost a
Wow.
ghetto crit.
I've never seen rolls that good, except for maybe when Duel finished off the Battle Royale.
So what is guiding bolt is what sort of?
That is
Well,
radiant
just-
damage.
Okay, but what is it? What is it? What's the like fluff of the spell? Like what does it physically
The
do?
fluff of the spell is he points his finger and like a beam of light shoots out, and just like almost like a firebolt would, it just hits and like explodes into like a glowing heavenly light that will then kind of it will then encapsulate and make it glow radiant for a little
Okay, so it kind of, granted, this thing like kind of has like an undead face about it,
Yeah.
but it kind of has a surprised look on its face, like whoa, that seriously hurt.
Ouch.
The first time it showed ouch, that hurt. However, it is now, Rodgar, you will get an attack op on this. It's going to fly this way.
Oh, and as you have an attack off, you have advantage.
Oh,
yes,
because
the
it's guiding
thing hit.
light.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Damn it, my advantage did
Yeah,
literally
27 hits.
Well, it ensured that this was going to happen, and I'm gonna use a first level smite.
Can you do that on an attack op?
Yep. Anytime you attack.
Cool.
Yep.
So get fucked.
That's excellent. Now, Lydia, give me that dex save, please. I can imagine she's pretty good at that.
That's actually one of the things I'm proficient in, so that's
I bet she saves lots of decks.
Wow.
Maybe. Hold on here.
She saves lots of decks for later. Oh!
Alright, turn.
18 is exactly what you need.
Yay.
To save. Well, that doesn't seem right. Oh, that's because that's from the other spell that's still up. Okay, so you're gonna take half this.
Alright.
Not bad.
Kadash, why do you hurt me this way?
You might have, in case you think about it, Kadash's name was not on any of those gravestones.
He was not.
Interesting.
He was not.
Maybe we'll go into why later. Okay,
Maybe.
now it's actually your turn, Lydia.
Because I'm the
All
DM.
right. Hi there. Yeah. So we're just gonna run with this because running away is probably not the best idea. I'm gonna use the Way of the Silk, Caudacious effect. Everybody within a 30-foot radius sphere, and I think everybody's in within 30 feet of me. Yeah, buddy. Everybody's gonna get 3d8 plus my charisma modifier in healing points.
Yay.
Ooh.
So
Healings?
basically-
Yeah,
Oh, you fucker. Okay.
that was good.
Okay, everything is fine.
Revitalized!
I saw that one and I got super mad. Let's see here. And I'm back to 76. And I think that's it.
All right.
Just gonna turn and look up at the thing and be like, all right, here we go.
And it sees
Okay.
that you recovered some of the damage it just did, so it's going to put up a hand again, or it's going to reach out again and flash that red again. So give me another dex save. And it's almost like it's just trying to.
It's just at this
Keep
point, it's
yourself
like,
going.
come on, just die. Let me double check what it was. It's 3 and it's 7. Woo.
Nice.
Okay,
Very nice.
half of this. So 6. And guess what? It's really annoyed. It's going to do that again.
What?
I don't. Oh wait, is it its turn now?
Nice.
Now it's its actual turn.
Okay.
But you know what?
So I gotta do another saving throw.
It's okay. You're
You-
fine.
Yeah. Another half of this. Wow. 2.
I like to imagine Lydia's like, oh, it happens to everybody. Listen.
They say 1 in 5. It's okay. Give it another go. I won't charge you extra.
As soon as
Oh
you
my
say,
god.
All right, and then
No, what are you doing?
that pile of bones reassembles into a skeleton.
Can these fuckers not? Can they just go back to sleep?
It's gonna take a step forward and take a swing at Rodgar.
It doesn't
Which
have bow and arrows.
Well, I mean, I just grabbed some skeleton images.
I know.
It's Lena trying to shoot some things, so just give her a second. She's gonna net 1. It's gonna ricochet and hit itself.
It doesn't really like they have them, but all right, 8 ain't gonna hit you.
No.
This one's gonna step. This one's gonna feel all smart, like aha, and it's gonna try to flank with its boss, and do that again.
Damn.
Nope.
Neither of those hit.
These poor skeletons.
It's the boobs.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah. Well,
Just shimmy way out of there, man.
however, believe it or not, Lydia, one more dex save.
He's so angry.
This thing, yeah.
Oh my god.
It was on the 1
Excellent.
for a second, too.
It was. I was like,
Excellent.
and here it is.
Pick a direction to go 5 feet.
You know, I think like.
Although it would probably
right
be
here.
down because the tombstone's there. Now that I think about it. So anyway,
Right there. Would
all right.
work.
And okay, so you get knocked those 5 feet. You take half of this. So 13. As another pile of bones erupts. Rodgar.
See, but he's made a fatal error.
Lined up perfectly for a charge.
Well, no, something even better. 3 attacks at advantage.
All right.
Hit it, man.
I'm just gonna roll all of them. Well, I didn't roll the last one. So I'm guessing 14 does not hit. 18 hits. The last one's a 19, but I'm gonna roll and see if it gets a nat 20.
Okay.
It doesn't, but 2 hit.
All right. Yeah.
So, 4d8 plus 2d6 plus 6 plus... Should I throw another smite on it? I don't know if this is going to be the last fight.
I don't know either.
Who knows?
I am saving some stuff in case it's not the last.
Fuck it. I'm not a third. I'm just going to use a level 1.
Oh.
It's still a decent bit of damage, though.
Nice.
I should have bought the Staff of Tentacles. I should have.
So, that is double its current HP. So you
Nice.
have obliterated this thing out of the sky. If you'd like to describe how you kill it.
All right. So, Rodgar, I'm gonna take it a little bit out of what actually happened, because he wouldn't have run behind it if it is truly like this. He would have like done the charge, put it up into its horns, and then slammed it down on the ground, and then he just starts pounding on it with his 2 hammers.
Excellent. So it goes to the ground, destroyed, defeated, and the skeletons just kind of tumble into bone piles. Yeah, so that's done. And as it goes away, suddenly that bride in black reappears in front of the graves, just mourning, sobbing.
Winston's gonna go up and say, which one's my boy? And he's gonna look over like at this one and see if it is if it's gnome sized and male looking.
The skeleton?
Yeah.
We're gonna do an odds evens on that.
Okay.
It looks gnome-sized.
It's my boy.
So
You said the bride showed up.
it's
She's
yeah,
crying.
yeah.
I'm gonna grapple that bitch
Okay.
because she just turned into that thing last time. I don't give a fuck if she's crying. So I'd like to do that. I don't know if you're gonna make me roll for it. You might.
Well, remember you already learned once that ghosts can't be grappled.
Oh, that's right. So this is also a ghost. This is not a like.
It's not a physical person
It's
there.
not
no.
a person. Gotcha. JK. LOL. I would like to approach her all chill like then.
Okay.
So, why are you here?
There's no answer, just sobbing.
Damn ghosts. Should probably just kill this one too.
Are we
feel like
supposed
it's
to
an option.
find? There must be a piece of the sword somewhere here, so that way we can finish the puzzle.
Did
that's a
the
good
thing
idea.
drop anything?
So, as you guys are
We
there,
don't
you,
have Finn here to loot the corpses. We'd
You
like to
start to
loot the
feel-
corpse.
you start to feel sort of some like barometric pressure building up, right? Like there's some sort of pressure in the air building up, seemingly centered here on the bride.
Should we move away or should we make a check
I'll
to
move
see
away.
what's happening?
Yeah.
You can.
What kind of check?
Let's give it a. I guess an investigation.
Here we go.
It's not really a magical thing. It's just. Well, it is, but it's like a plot magical thing.
Ha.
Libya's got no idea.
All right, let me try.
Rodgar isn't really sure.
That nat one didn't show up when it mattered, so
It's true. It's because it wasn't Lena.
there
You
go.
guys had some solid rolls going on.
Oh my god!
Okay, well, none of you feel like you should back up until you are forcefully thrown backward. this kind of bursting out of, it would be force damage, but we're not in combat, so we'll just say energy blowing all three of you away. So that happens as the bride starts like floating up into the air, as do those bones that you assume are duels, and they sort of do the Final Fantasy swirl around each other deal as they go up, and you feel you're carrying the hilt and the blade, right, Rodgar?
Mm-hmm.
So you feel those kind of being yanked from your belt, almost like Magneto pulling metal.
No, and he's gonna hold on to them as best they can.
Okay, you start being pulled up with them.
He's okay with this.
Okay.
He'll probably get pulled up with them.
Okay. So as you're holding on, you're basically holding on monkey bar style because they're just floating upward.
Yep.
I'm going to kick in my boots of flying and fly up and be like, "What are you doing?"
It's trying to take the sword.
I will fly and follow.
Okay, so as it gets up, it gets decently high in the air,
We are pretty high in the air.
and suddenly another burst. This time, instead of like force, it's more of like a really bright white flash, like a holy energy. Rodgar, you're gonna be thrown in the air.
Okay.
Winston, you're gonna be.
Catch him.
I mean, you're able to fly, so you're not thrown, but you are kind of like shoved aside in this flash of white.
I imagine I like do a thing like Matrix Revolutions where Neo just like flies and like backward flips.
And like then corrects himself after a moment. Yeah, because Rodgar's just flying through the air now. FYI.
Okay.
How high up was he?
I
Say you're at least 100 feet.
Ah!
Okay then.
I'm going to attempt to fly over to him and grab him, and with as much force as I can, at least slow his fall down.
Okay. We'll just say you do that.
Featherfall.
You do that. You
I
get
don't
to the
have that.
ground,
And I'm
and then out of the flash of white, floating down to the ground with you, is this reassembled, fancy-looking sword. That's gonna just kind of land and poof, just dagger itself into the ground, into the snow.
That's mine. Nobody else take that. Rodgar's gonna take that sword.
Cool. And now what? Now what do? You got it. You've got this fancy sword.
I think I know where to stick this.
Is it the sword? Is it
You
the
wanna-
sword?
You want to roll for it?
Yeah, I feel like he should.
Arcana.
I'll give you
that shit.
advantage because you rolled on the pieces before.
Okay. And
you rolled very low on the pieces.
It's true. Is it religion? You said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's what you did before.
Yes.
Yeah, you know.
Okay. Is it the thing?
It is the thing.
No, it's the Holy Avenger.
Well, that seems to be what we needed to put into the other thing to unlock that door, which seems to be the
Very
whole
nice.
reason why we were sent here.
What?
As best I could figure.
No, the Holy Avenger. I'm not putting it into a stone.
Well, then what are we doing?
I don't know. I don't know where we are.
I might be able to charm Rodgar if this is how it's gonna go.
If that's how it's got to go.
How about we go back and we look at where that might end up going. If it's clear that that's not where it goes, then we go find something else.
Okay.
Wait, but
Okay.
before we go, I have a sneaking suspicion that whatever is behind that door might try to hurt us. I think we should take a rest
At
and
least 30 minutes, I feel.
eat first. I think maybe even an hour. I think what we could really use right now is a hero's feast.
Oh yeah, I forget you can do that. It's pretty cool.
Yes.
I think we should do that before we go.
Okay.
All right, he's going to do a little ritual spell thing, and all this food is going to like appear as if like the gods opened up into the plane and just like brought food forth, and there's enough food for everyone. There's enough food for 12 people.
Damn.
There's so much food,
Damn.
and it's all really good. And everybody, for the next 24 hours, you are cured of all disease and poison. You become immune to poison and being frightened. And you make all wisdom saving throws with advantage.
Sick.
Your hit point maximum increases by 2d10, and you gain the same number of hit points.
Sick. Would you like to roll that 2d10?
Sure.
Or do you roll that, or do we each individually roll that? That sounds like something that,
I don't know.
I mean,
You rolled 2d20.
I was about to say, I mean, I'll take it, but,
Not much different.
I'll take that.
All right, so we get an extra 14 HP, plus during that time we can short rest.
Yep.
So I'm going to use... How do you do short rest again? You can, like, take a number of hit dice?
Yeah,
Yeah,
hit
Up to your
dice
max.
up to your
Up
level.
to your max.
Okay.
Which is, yeah, so it's D whatever, and then your max is your level.
Up to 12D, whatever, yeah.
Yep. Is it cap off at 12 no matter... Oh, you guys are at level
We're at level 12, yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Yep.
I guess
I
the
know
cap
if you
is
saying
technically
that was, like-
20.
Yeah,
That'd be a hell of a short rest roll.
right?
Okay.
Any sort of RP you guys want to do with that feast at all?
Rodgar will scarf enough down for like 4 people.
Okay.
Well, you said there's enough for 12, so you know he's being generous.
Winston, I'm not... You said that this was your son here?
Yeah, that was my boy. This must all be some kind of nightmare. I just want it to be over.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he's actually dead, though. He was kind of shit.
But
I don't know. The
Why-
dual
why are you
breakstone
saying-
that I know is quite formidable.
why are you saying such things about my son?
I mean, he's kind of a bad paladin. I mean, he definitely didn't get on the smite ball team.
He's a paladin of Hyronius?
Yeah, you don't even know what your son is, God.
I thought he would have always gone the line of his father.
Nah.
He should be worshipping Garl Glittergold, the god of all gnomes.
No, he's got a real hard on for Hyronius. Like, way more than he should. He's a cool guy and all, but like, come on, man.
Here I thought that Hyronius stood for chivalry.
I mean,
Well,
he does. Actually, not really. I remember that part. He's,
Oh, you remember something?
well, yeah. Hyronius, I mean, you know, he's a god of light and a few other things. But not
Other
chivalry.
Lydia, what god do you follow?
I am currently godless at the particular time. Haven't really found a place that is accepting of my lifestyle.
Young gnome, Garl Glittergold will always accept you. You're one of his children. He'll always accept you.
That's very sweet of you to say it. Perhaps if we get out of here, I'll look into that.
Yes, if you like, I can go over some of the holy texts with you.
Is that what you call it, old man?
Alone?
Some people call them tomes.
Tomes.
Alrighty, let's call a 5 minutes there, and we'll come back
Okay.
for the last little leg of this.
Alrighty.
Aces.
Okay, BRB stream.
Okay.
Burp. Burp, 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 burp.
Alright, that was my level 6 spell.
All right.
Let me know when we're back in, Artem, and
We're
I'll
good.
bring you guys back in. Okay. So I assume you guys go back to that first room.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So here you are, back in the first room.
The former Christmas tree.
Yes.
So, you want me to put the sword in the stone?
I do.
But what if it eats it?
I don't think it's gonna eat it.
It might eat it.
Listen, man, what other choice do we have at this point?
Kill the other dude, the creepy little gnome running around.
Well, how do we get him here?
I don't know, say his name and like spin around 3 times.
I try that.
Honey, no, Winston.
It's not effective.
Winston.
Actually, roll me a
Rodgar?
dex. Roll me a an acrobatics check, real quick.
Make sure you don't fall down.
Yep.
Rodgar
Yeah, you fall.
Rodgar loses
Those
his
3
shit
spins.
laughing, and he's just laughing at you completely.
All right, we just put the sword in the stone now.
Oh, you're such a dumbass. Oh, like your dead kid.
Rodgar. Put the sword in the stone.
all right. So you're good.
I
To get your
just
tits
go,
in a knot.
just go and stand by the fire, and I just purposely do not make eye contact with Rudgar anymore.
Oh, little baby! What is your problem?
What? His son was shit. He's gonna put the sword in the stone.
So, as you do,
I hope it eats the sword.
start to feel a little bit of rumbles. Sword, for a moment, flashes and then disappears. Maybe, Rodgar, you think you heard some munching sounds when that happens.
No!
And then these doors, the ornate doors, fly open. And on the other side, there's basically like one of those white infinity rooms. Just infinite white space.
The sword of Hyrodius! The Holy Avenger! It's gone!
It was punishment for treating people that way.
You don't understand.
Don't I?
It kills demons and things like that. You will probably die because all the demons are gonna kill you.
They can try.
Listen, Minotaur man. Clear to me now that this nightmare I'm stuck in, you are part of that nightmare. I'm leaving. And I just go into the light.
Okay, so as you all step into the light, you hear just like kind of a voice in all your heads that's just like, and suddenly you're all forced back into the room.
Fucking Newman.
In through the door flies some angelic big thing.
Is that a planetar?
Of some
And-
sort.
Check on any holy symbols.
You can.
What are they?
Oh, you were gonna look. I'm sorry. You were gonna see if you could recognize them or look to see if there were any.
Yeah, are there?
There are none. There are
Okay.
none.
I rolled religion to see if I could
We're gonna
anything about it.
say FYI that you guys were knocked back a bit, so I can have room for this guy to land.
Okay.
He comes in and lands, looks over at his tree, just goes. And again, the voice just filling your heads, and it's like not like a double voice at once, but like that voice that like echoes forever, like you did that kind of voice.
Mhm.
And it's like, what happened to my tree? I like to fly in and perch on my tree. That's what I do.
It chained us up.
And who tore it down?
I did. Because it chained us
And
up.
roll initiative.
Okay.
I'm not rolling initiative. I got nothing to do with this man.
You pissed off the angel that should be decorating the top of the tree.
Oh my god. I did not make that connection at all.
I now that you
Oh.
say it, now I get the connection.
Damn.
All right.
Great. I'm like a 3, 4, 3.
All right. It looks like Winston first, then this thing. The good old angel on top of the tree.
At the bottom of the fucking initiative.
And then this guy, and then Lydia. Alrighty, Winston, what do you do?
Oh, Angel, I am sorry to have offended thee, but it was his doing, not me.
Is that it for you?
That is it for me. I guess maybe I could roll diplomacy, or sorry, not diplomacy, but persuasion, perhaps, to get it to not attack me.
Okay.
I will do that. I should also mention part of my thing. The reason why I get a plus 12 to my persuasion is because one of my things as a favored soul is I have a blessed countenance. I look otherworldly kind. So.
All right.
In bed.
Let me just do a private dice roll over here.
That is a 25 on persuasion to shift the blame to him and have me have nothing to do with it.
So it looks at you and just says, I suppose you're off the hook for now. It's gonna fly forward. It's gonna take 2 attacks at Rodgar.
Okay.
Lydia, save yourself!
So,
I mean, maybe.
21 and a 22.
Yep.
Okay. Oh boy.
I'm sorry, Artem, but you insulted his boy, his dead boy.
I'm playing the bully. I feel like in the dream it has to be like, you know.
I hope you're ready for this.
Okay, then.
Oh,
What the fuck?
what the fuck? I can't even cutting words that. What the shit?
Rodgar's still not down, by the way.
What?
I want nothing to do with this. I'm so glad I didn't burn down that tree.
He's barely alive, but yeah.
Rodgar, apologize.
Yeah, I continue to like bow down. I'm sorry to have offended the angel. Angel of
It doesn't answer.
Angel.
It's not even holy.
No, it's
Apologize.
literally just a living ornament, basically.
Apologize.
At which point,
That's a huge ass ornament. That is 6 times the size of a freaking minotaur.
he's gonna try and make a shove attack.
Oh my god.
So these are
Okay.
contested athletics rolls.
Okay.
Is this just a straight up solar? Is that what we're fighting?
Probably.
Planetar.
It's definitely a CR like 20 or something.
Yeah.
I
Man,
gotta play to the character.
These are opposed strength.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll
Might
see yours first.
try to charm you, man.
28.
27.
Haha! He is knocked prone.
Okay.
And he basically just gets like beat down with his horns. Wow, I didn't expect that to work, but wow.
It doesn't say they can't be, so
That's
that's what I had to double check.
kind of amazing.
Yep.
You know, if anything else, I can say I knocked prone a CR20.
Yep.
This guy ain't a 20.
Oh, really?
They're not 20s.
They're still high.
Yeah. So was the other thing you fought, and you did very well.
Where's... What
The
can
other
I
thing you
do?
fought was a 16, and I homebrewed it to make it tougher.
I can't fucking read what that is in this stupid sheet. I need to see what it actually is. Actually, that's not a bonus action anyway, so I can't do it. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith as a bonus action.
Okay.
And that's about it. He's gonna say.
Apologize.
What did you do, Lydia?
He's just gonna look down at him and say, "Get over your tree."
Oh my god. You're gonna get yourself killed. You're gonna get yourself fucking murdered. Okay. First, I'm gonna heal him. Because if I charm him beforehand and tell him to apologize, I mean, it's not his turn yet, and he can't do that. So we're gonna do that.
Actually, you can speak as a free action outside of your turn.
Well, it would be. Let's see. Let me look at the thing because it's flashing. You expose yourself to one humanoid creature in a way decided by you. As a bonus action, you can charm one creature within 30 feet until the end of my next turn. They make a wisdom saving throw. So I mean, I can have you do that, and yeah, I guess I can try that.
It's up to you. Although
We'll give it a go.
How do you expose yourself?
Wouldn't you like to know? Well, she's already flashed the ladies. We're just gonna give that dress a good hike up and expose some ankle.
Okay.
just ankle. All right.
And what is this? What does this do?
Some thigh. I'm gonna charm Rodgar and tell him to apologize.
Okay.
Profusely fucking apologize right now.
So it's a wisdom.
It is a wisdom saving throw. Let me get it is.
Richard, am I right in saying that we have advantage on wisdom saving throws?
You're absolutely right.
Motherfucker. I forgot all about that anyway. Well, get it. 17. I can heal you as a bonus action anyway, I think.
This is so stupid.
I hope they're both net ones.
20.
Fuck. Wait. No. It's so close though. Well.
Cutting words.
Cutting words, that?
I don't think I can cutting words something for my own benefit, can I?
I think it's a reaction, right?
You can cutting words at any roll,
It
can't
is
you?
a reaction. Sorry, guys.
If you've not used your reaction, then I think you can.
Yeah. Let's cutting words some shit. You motherfucker.
You only need a
Is
2.
it Matrix now? Do it, Sissy.
Oh.
That is just enough.
Woo.
Apologize. So at first, how I picture this going is she hikes up her dress and exposes some thigh, and he just shrugs it off, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And she goes and she actually manually fluffs up the ladies, and then apologize, and then it works.
When she shows
There's
the
a whole D10's worth of readjusting.
Readjusting.
I've been thinking of a comeback in case she had to try and charm him and she failed. When she first flashes the thigh before that, he's like, "I'm pretty sure I would break you in half." And then the rest happens.
Promises.
All right, so at that point, yes, he will turn around to the angel and be like, "I'm sorry for breaking your tree. It had us chained, and well, it was annoying, and then we couldn't get out of it, and then we broke it. Sorry."
It's very heartfelt, I assure you, sir.
Well, it's Winston's turn first.
Fuck.
Unless he's just over there chilling out.
Oh, angel of angels, I will do anything within my power to help the. So is Rugger on top of him apologizing?
He is not holding him down. No, he's just standing over him.
Okay. Yeah. So Winston will very bravely. 5. He will bravely come over and kind of bow down again, "Please, I will do anything I can to make this up to you. Please let me be at your side and make this right." And I guess he's gonna roll persuasion again for trying to de-escalate things.
Okay.
Bad.
Tree Rex.
Let me roll an opposing one privately here. Oops. What did you get?
I got a 19.
All right. Well, it looks over at you. It looks over at you, and it says, "You did nothing wrong." And it looks back at Rodgar. As it looks back at Rodgar, you said its face is now Shimmer Silver's face. And it says, "I told you there was an order to things, and you've gone against that and gone and broken something." And
What did we break?
takes its swipes at you.
What?
I see that not one.
You do. So,
Oh, cutting
First
words
one's-
again.
first one's okay.
It's not
You'd
gonna
like
help.
to. I mean,
not
it's a
gonna help.
31.
Cutting words to nat 1 to make the nat 1 worse.
You would have to cut 11.
Yeah, I can only do like 10.
Yeah, so
So you're gonna take
You're dead.
that.
he's not dead, but he is definitely down.
You guys seeing her boss like shoot up from the floor? God, cat.
Oh, he used movement to not be prone. FYI, I'm sorry, I don't think I said that, but
Mhm.
that's what he did. Okay,
I
he's back
figured
up.
he stood up, yeah.
So it's confirmed now that this thing is like the whatever silver tongue.
Silver,
Uh-huh.
silver
So
shimmer.
it swiped, hit Rodgar, and it took another swipe. Saw that he already went down. It was just kind of like, whoops, and like flung its sword a couple feet. So that's its attack.
Okay.
What's Rodgar do?
He's down, so he has to make a save.
Yeah.
What do you want?
He's good on that one.
Okay. Lydia.
My fucking cat is attacking me. I'm sorry. Fuck. Well, get it. Ow, you bitch! Stop it! She's like shooting up from the floor and attacking me. Okay. I'm going to like kneel net down next to Rodgar, but I'm keeping my eyes on old Silver Shimmer or whatever the fuck
Okay.
his name is. And I'm gonna slowly reach out and like just touch Rodgar's face, and I'm gonna give him like I think this works as reviving him.
Yeah, you give him even
Yeah.
more. He's up.
Yeah. I'm gonna give him 12 hit points,
Okay.
Hey!
and that's
That's
all
his
of my.
reaction. He comes up. Hey!
Hey!
That's all of that bar. And I'm gonna. Are you done now? Like, we'll go back and do it again.
He hit me and he is the silver douche!
I know he's a silver douche. I get that, but he just annihilated you.
He's a silver douche.
This isn't a game of smite ball.
Mm.
He's sorry, and that's what her.
Okay. What's Winston do? Is he still sitting there begging?
He was gonna say he's down. He's down. Can we end this? But he can't say that anymore. I was debating whether I shoot a firebolt at him or not.
About whether you shoot a fireball at Rodgar?
Yeah.
Did you put him down again?
You never know.
I think. Well, first he's gonna start off with a free action to just say, "Why are you doing this?"
The answer is, I'm not doing this to you.
But I
Who?
guess.
Well, I guess it's still in Shimmer Silver voice, but I'm not doing this to you.
Can I go home, please?
And
Winston,
Shimmer
please.
Silver says, well, yes, you've done nothing wrong. And he'll snap his fingers and that ornate door will open for you.
I'm
confused.
gonna look quickly at Lydia and say, Lydia, let's go. I'm not gonna go through the door yet, though. I think he is enough of a person where he wouldn't try to save Rudgar, but he would try to save Lydia. Lydia, come on, let's go. Let's just go. I feel it as a duty as a follower of Glitter Gold. I have to protect my fellow gnome. Let's just go. Let's just go. I guess that's all I do.
Okay. Well, Rodgar. Oh, you know what? He dropped his sword. My bad. So he's not going to do that to you. He dropped his sword, so ignore that roll. That's my bad. But what he can do, because he doesn't currently have it with him. Let me see here.
To be fair, I think that Duel's fever dream would involve punishing the bully that he had.
Probably.
So
yeah.
this all works.
Oh, man.
Definitely. Uh-huh.
Actually, you are all going to have to make a Constitution saving throw for this.
Oh
Who?
God! Why?
An advantage.
Okay.
Is it advantage?
No, it's only wisdom.
Oh.
Hold on.
Wait, unless it's
Hold on.
Do any of you have like? I'm not in anybody's sphere anyway. I don't think.
Within 10 feet of me, creature gains bonus to saving throw. Oh, it's that +5.
Oh God damn it!
Not advantage.
That's a 9.
You said Constitution, right?
Yeah. Oh, that should be bigger than that.
Oh, you bitch!
Well,
3, 4.
I'm no offense, but I'm gonna laugh so hard if somehow Rodgar, out of all of this, is the only one who survives just because of this stupidity.
What the? I'm not on draw shape anymore. Stop drawing shapes. That's not even. This should be. There we go. It's a 20-foot radius for this thing. So we're just going to draw that and call it there. Yeah, that seems good. Yeah, 20. Okay, yeah, that's good enough. Okay. What do we got? We have a 9, a 24, and a 12. What is this thing's DC? Hold on.
Probably 19, 18, somewhere around there.
Yeah, it's probably pretty
Definitely
good.
12 and under 24.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I know that the 12 and the 9 fail.
Yep.
There we go.
I'll figure out the actual number later if I need to. So, Rygar takes half of this. The rest of you guys take the full.
What
So
is
30.
it that's happening?
So this is insect plague.
Ah.
So a swarm of locusts suddenly appear and starts biting at you guys. So yeah, that's what you're taking. It is piercing damage, if that makes a difference.
So that's 33. Half of that is 16. Down
Yep.
again.
And
He's down, Lydia. Let's go.
and when you go down, it also flies over to where its sword was and picks that up.
The bug pick up the sword.
No, Rodgar dropped his sword on that nat 1, so he's gonna, or
Oh,
the planets are dead, so he's gonna go pick it up.
got it. Okay.
Okay. Rodgar, did you make a save? If you're down again.
Now I'm gonna make one now.
Okay, and yeah, this door is still open.
Okay. Lydia, let's go. Let's go now.
Is
It's-
it? rough
opening
terrain
screen.
to walk through here.
It is.
Fuck.
Let's go.
That's my movement.
There's bugs everywhere. Let's
Oh wait, no,
go.
that'll be my movement.
Let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna get there, and as I'm passing, because that is as far as I can fucking go, I'm just, just gonna mercy. So somebody laying on the floor is gonna maybe get health healing and stuff. Because why not? This is what she does. This is what she does. Come on back, buddy.
Now he has 15
You
health.
guys are prolonging. You guys are really prolonging this. No one's even made a single attack at this thing yet.
No.
I know. But to be fair, again, you said it was rough terrain. I can move
True.
25 feet.
Okay.
That's as far as I got.
You've also ended your turn there. So.
Yeah.
Make another con save.
Mother shit. Fuck. Let me double check what my shit was.
Hasn't she already taken damage this round, though?
From its initial casting, but then it's going to take it at the end of its turn. Or at the end of her turn. Because she's still in the terrain.
Got it.
What's the 2d8? Oh, is that healing you did to him?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
yeah.
Well, 9 ain't gonna cut it.
Isn't it though?
There's 14 more damage. Yeah.
I can make it to the door next round. Go, Winston. Run.
Winston's gonna do more than that. He's gonna.
Oh, I found its spell save. Oh boy. You guys are gonna have fun.
He's gonna save the day. He's gonna click his winged boots. He's going to fly over and grab Lydia.
Oh, go
Fly
on.
the fuck out of there.
Okay. You fly away,
Fly away with Lydia.
and the doors slam shut behind you. Locusts continue to feast on Rodgar. And in the real world, Thule wakes up.
All right.
You did this to yourself.
Rodgar did this to himself.
Yeah. That entire last bit completely winged it, by the way.
Yeah.
no pun intended with the Planetar. Yeah, that Reaper fight was supposed to be the end of it, but I was like, well, now that they've mentioned it and had a rest and Rodgar destroyed the tree, I should probably make something happen.
I liked the angel on top of the tree thing.
That was
Yep.
good. Yeah.
That was literally just whatever. But yeah, so in the real world, Thule woke up back in the normal campaign.
No, there we go.
So, okay. Halt. You said we would get to figure out why Kadash didn't have a tombstone. Is it just because he's a genie? Is that it?
No, it's because I expected that Reaper fight to go a lot worse, and if you needed a 11th hour save, then a giant invincible dash was gonna fly in because it's a dream and he can do whatever he wants. There's literally a large size dash on the GM layer, just in case.
Well, there it is. Merry Christmas.
Merry
yes.
Christmas,
I hope it was a good
everyone.
holiday for everyone.
Or Merry
good.
Dickmas.
Dixmas.
That's
yeah.
right. It was Merry Dixmas.
It
Yeah.
was Merry
Well,
Dixmas.
hey, that's the special. No episode. No episode next week.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say no episode next week, but
Right.
we will be resuming one after that. Sans myself. Dash is gonna have a little off-screen B plot going on. It reminds you of what now, Richard?
Oh, it reminded me of the Extra Life from a year ago,
Oh God.
where it was like, wait, who do we leave behind? That
Oh,
makes
and
it
yeah,
really wasn't
gotcha.
hard to make that decision.
Oh, that killed
Like this
me.
kid, this guy said that my boy was like a terrible paladin. They're like, fuck this guy.
You know,
Yeah.
but now that that's all said and done, Richard, do you think Rodgar could possibly make a return?
Not in the future, but eventually, maybe if you go back to the past.
Is he dead in the future?
Yes. He
It's
got
quite-
murdered by a
Well, he didn't
Planetar.
exist until this episode,
No, I mean he's one of the paladins that was at the order. It's just a question of
Oh,
where
okay.
is he in the future.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'd have to think on that.
So, anyways, no, hope you guys had fun with that part. Jules' dream. So I kind of did the Christmas Carol thing with Ghosts of the Past and the big giant being the present, and then of course deaths in the future. A little bit of point and click adventure in there too, just for fun, because it's fun to have.
I legitimately, for some reason, I was under the impression that we had to find a way to exit the room. Like, I thought we were
Yeah.
stuck in that room.
I was
And
too.
then you're like, the door opens. And I was like, well, fuck me.
I was like, you guys tried everything except just opening the doors. I'm like, why isn't anyone just opening a door?
I guess the way you described it as like a point and click game was like, oh, so there's a puzzle to
Right.
open the.
Right.
Gotcha.
That's
That's what I thought.
immediately where I went.
No, I was more so order of operations with the locations, but
Maybe.
yeah. If you guys hadn't gotten so aggressive with the giant, I was hoping Rodgar could do his charge into the giant's belly to make him puke up the key.
Oh, but you had the force field, so I couldn't do that anyway.
Because you guys got so aggressive so fast. I was like, he's really not harmful. He doesn't want to hurt anybody, guys.
Well, no,
He-
listen. Rodgar is still a paladin, and he said he ate all the people.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
As much as a dick as he is, I hope you all realized I stuck to him being a paladin.
Yeah.
They were undead.
Yeah.
He
He
attacked
was.
them.
It was like, I mean, I had no grid and battle ready for that, so I was like, well, I got to do something here.
Yeah.
He's
He
just
was-
a shock paladin.
Huh?
He never pushed back too terribly hard when it was like, no, you're gonna do this, and it was, all right.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I wanted to make him as much as like a high school jock as possible. It's like they're really, really dicks, but most of the time they're not like evil as far as things
Right.
go.
they're just ornery.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like
that's that.
Or whatever.
Thanks for tuning in to the special people. Yeah, no episode next week, but we'll be back the week after.
Woo!
Bye.
Later, stream.